All right, we're back for the holiday season.
Hello. They're still alive.
We decided to be generous.
Oh my god.
And
I'm alive?
Record a holiday episode. So we can only talk about things that are holiday related.
Okay.
No normal things.
Like roosters.
What holiday are they related to?
It's the bird of Christmas.
Yeah, the bird of Christmas.
Bird of
rooster.
Christmas past.
The bird of Christmas?
The rooster is the official bird of Christmas.
I don't think that's true.
Look it up.
What
Look it up on Yahoo.
Okay,
Yahoo that.
What would be the other bird of
I don't want
Christmas?
my
No, we gotta use
counseling.
ask.com.
Like
And you have to-
goose.
You have to phrase your search as a question or else ask.com breaks.
Yeah, goose.
Just go to
Goose
ask,
is like-
ask Jeeves. We'll give you the right answer.
The goose is a
We-
secondary bird of
Let's
Christmas.
just text, what's it called? That one place that you could text in questions and it answers.
Cha-cha?
Cha-cha, dude. Let's
Cha-cha.
text cha-cha.
Did you know you can sign up
Are
to
they-
answer questions
Cha-cha,
on
dude.
that?
Is-
And one time I did, and I just gave people the most dumbass answers ever.
For example?
Well, people would ask dumbass questions like, how do I make my poop like little rocks? And it's just like, just eat little rocks.
That's one way to do
Like-
it.
What do you expect?
So, John's here, as always.
John is also talking in third person.
As always.
I'm also John. I'm Jake.
Yeah, I think you are, Jake.
I'm
You did
Jake.
You did a good job. We're proud of you.
I'm Robbie.
Robbie's back.
Hey!
Yay.
Our special guest
Yeah,
for the
fun.
returning
Yeah.
500th time.
I'm Brad.
Brett's special guest Brad is also here. Boo.
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 Brad is the worst guest.
Suck.
I like Brad.
In my opinion, Brad's the worst guest.
The
Well,
regular,
you're not wrong.
regular cast member
I-
Brad is the worst special
I
guest.
like.
Yep.
I like Brad.
I'm also
What a
here. My name is Jesse.
His name is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
What brought you here?
I'm an alcoholic.
Me too.
Oh, me too.
Grant's not
What
here.
Christmas?
It's a fucking Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we couldn't get Grant. He's still at in the netherworld.
My cat
In
is.
the netherworld called Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
My cat's spazzing out.
It's cold as balls outside tonight.
Not really.
I mean, I was outside a little bit. 'cause
My
I
balls
was-
are pretty warm.
Yeah, dude. Balls are pretty warm actually, so that's not an appropriate phrase anymore.
Yeah, up here in Minnesota, it got pretty cold.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Oh,
cold
yeah,
out
we're,
there.
we're getting a winter, a white Christmas here.
Yeah, dude, I'm white.
It's all the black people are leaving.
Yeah. They're migrating south.
They go to Florida.
So last weekend, I was with a bear in a boat by the bay. We were drinking some brewskis out fishing on the lake there.
Oh yeah.
And
really?
oh geez, it was colder than a
I almost got
motherfucker
a
out
fish,
there. Oh man,
but he got away.
it was fucking cold out there
How
with
cold
that
was
bear
it
in the
there?
boat by the bay. Oh, it was damn cold.
Must have been minus 60.
I can't really do the accent that well.
Oh, yeah?
I only know
You
how to
can do
say
it.
bear in the boat by the bay.
Beer in the boat.
And I live here. I live here, and I can't do the accent.
Yeah,
I should commit to the lifestyle of a fancy gentleman by only drinking 1893 from now on instead of regular Pepsi.
So what really is the difference
I think
between
it's just
It's
it's
in-
have normal Pepsi,
I think
normal
it-
delicious sweet Pepsi,
I think it's
and then
pretty-
you have 1893 version of Pepsi.
I
Do
think
you have like ginseng? in
no. I know 1893 is just Pepsi Max.
I think it actually is just
Really?
like Pepsi throwback or something because it just has regular sugar in it.
Well, but
And that's the only thing I can tell the difference.
Cane sugar.
of course it's still delicious though, right? I mean, it's refreshing and
The cool,
delicious,
refreshing
and it
taste
was
of
worth your
Pepsi
money.
Cola.
It was definitely worth your money,
I bought
right?
it like 5 days ago and forgot I had it. So
yeah,
I guess
exactly.
Of
It's something
course.
you buy and then
So
forget about
you're
because
smuggling
it's
in drinks from other states.
well, you forget about it not because
No,
it's not
it's-
important.
No, we got it
Because-
after them. I got it after them. No, when did I get it? I don't even remember. Fuck it. I don't care.
The
It
Pepsi
just
company
happened.
would always
It just
be
existed.
delicious.
Anyways, I have always drank in Pepsi products.
Franken?
Yes, I've always drank in Pepsi products. They haven't helped my grammar too much, but they're delicious and refreshing. I would definitely recommend Pepsi to all my friends. Everyone here, I recommend Pepsi to. Go ahead and recommend it to all your
Coca-Cola
friends
is
and
objectively
family.
better.
This is now a
Coca-Cola is objectively worse, and I will fight you on this.
You know what, John? Come over here.
I actually like Coke better
You know
too.
what?
Pepsi sucks.
This is a
Sponsored by Coke.
This
Thank
is a
you.
sponsored podcast, but they're not actually paying us. They just want exposure.
Yeah.
Talking about Coke, and since obviously it's a holiday season and holidays like Kwanzaa, I just figured out I just realized what a manticore was.
The mythical creature, Manticore.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was, but then I was like, whoa, it's pretty crazy.
Jake, how do you share with the class?
What was it?
It's like a lion, but it has wings and like a scorpion tail.
Ah.
So like a griffin with like a scorpion. Well, no, griffins are.
No,
like
it has like
birds.
dragon wings.
They're
I
like
think.
birds. So it'd be more, I'm thinking like
I-
kind of like the mane.
Like, you guys
the
are
griffin
gonna
is
give
similar
me
to a
shit,
lion.
but I think it has dragon wings.
Santa delivers his
Yeah.
presents on the back of a manticore,
Yeah.
stinging all the bad children with scorpion
No,
tails.
it's the Kwanzaa manticore.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like how there's the Christmas rooster, and then there's the Kwanzaa manticore, because everybody knows that Kwanzaa is highly involved in like mythical creatures.
We should dedicate this to the last Jewish Christmas after Donald Trump has been elected.
The last Jewish Christmas.
Yeah, there will be no
Oh,
more
yeah.
Jewish Christmases from this day forward.
That happened while we
Only
were gone.
only Christian Christmases.
Isn't that a coincidence? The Snastcast was not in production, and Donald Trump was elected.
And now it
Do you
is.
think there may be a
We
connection there? Correlation?
we are all actually Russian hackers.
Yeah, we were
we-
busy.
We are the millions of people who.
I mean,
illegally
we tell
voted
you.
for Hillary
We are
Clinton
all
for
crazy
president.
Russian hackers.
We tell you we're college students, but really we're hacker school
Oh, wow.
students.
That's
We
right.
went to hacker school. They,
Would you look at that?
we were employed by the CIA
You
to
can
hack the election. We hacked the election and made Donald Trump win. You're welcome.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that is so
I think
cool.
he
That
actually
is
got-
really cool.
We're gonna super date the podcast.
That
but I
is
think-
really cool.
I think he actually got like.
It works so well.
Elected by the Electoral College today.
Yeah.
I think
We are all
I think the
that
actual vote was today.
I don't know anything about.
They voted the revolution. Electoral College votes in Bernie Sanders as president.
Oh yeah.
Jeb Bush
I know, I heard
elected
about
president in major landslide.
Yeah. Jeb.
Am I the only one who wanted Ted Cruz? Like,
Dude, Ted Cruz is a
Ted
bad,
Cruz.
Ted Cruz is a
I didn't
bad
want
person, dude.
Dude, I want Ronald McDonald to be president.
He's
I
always
wanted
McDonald's
Jill
in every
Stein.
corner.
dude. Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, it's been proven.
I
Did
just
he ever actually acknowledge that? Like,
Yeah,
I think
that he
that
was
He
the
might have been
Zodiac
like
killer.
Twitter.
Yeah,
No,
he turned himself in after he was dropped out of the race.
No, like I think the goal of that like meme was to just get him to like say that he's not the Zodiac
Yeah.
killer on like TV or something, an official statement. Did he ever actually do that?
I don't think
Somebody
so.
had a
Yeah, I
sign
didn't hear
at a
anything about
rally, and he acknowledged the sign, but he didn't say anything.
He's like, yeah, it's right. I am the Zodiac killer. I am in fact the Zodiac killer.
everybody knows this. We are who we are.
So the reason we were able to do this podcast right now is because we just got done with school for the semester.
Yeah.
We're on our winter break.
What a bray.
Most of us are on a winter break. Grant's probably killing himself during a final right now.
Radical.
Which
What
would
if he
be rad.
actually-
It
what
would
if
be
he
rad.
actually like blew his brains out in the middle of a final? Do you think we'd hear
It-
about it on the news?
It'd be
That'd be
rad.
fun.
Yeah.
Would it be like national news or just local news?
Probably national.
I mean, he's white, so it'd probably be national
It'd
news.
be global.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be
Global.
global.
No, it would be global.
It would not be global.
Global news.
Student shoots himself in the head. That's not global news.
Slightly underweight white kid shoots himself in the head.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand that he's made of spaghetti.
He's made of spaghetti. It'll be revealed.
They actually find
I
his,
think
his brain, his
that would
head
be global
explodes and spaghetti flies everywhere, and then the
Exactly.
government is called in to investigate why his head was full of spaghetti.
I think that would be global news if
That would be global
Exactly.
news.
That's what I'm saying.
someone shot themselves in the head and spaghetti.
Everybody
That would definitely
panic,
be global
panic
news.
descends across the nation as people realize that aliens filled with spaghetti have infiltrated our society.
Spaghetti moons. They're called spaghetti moons. Like you don't are they spaghetti mans?
But, like,
are they spaghetti demons? You don't really know. It's
Spaghetti
kind of-
demons, definitely.
How much of
Spaghetti
them is
demons.
actually like
Spaghetti demons.
spaghetti though? 'Cause they'd have to have some sort of like bones or some sort of like structure to make them.
It's-
part of them not spaghetti.
It's
Magnets.
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 All magnet.
Aren't
They're
spaghetti.
magnetic spaghetti monsters.
Yeah, dude.
If you walk too close to them, they wipe your credit cards and hard drives.
bad
You hit the nail on the head.
electromagnetics.
That was their goal, to just come here and just wipe all our credit
Electromagnetics.
cards and steal all the identities of
They're-
people of Earth.
They're
Spag
literally just
electromagnet.
magnetic plastic bags with spaghetti inside of it.
They're packed so tightly that they take up a human form and they don't just collapse under their own weight.
It's actually a symbiotic relationship. Each spaghetti noodle is its own organism.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's kind of
It's
like
like
the
the-
manticore
It's kind of like a manticore.
or coral.
Kind of like a mantic.
Like the hunters in Halo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was,
they're real.
I was
somebody-
thinking of like real life examples.
I think I
but-
watched a video one
I
time
feel
where
like that
somebody was
works
like,
too.
what actually are the hunters? They're just a bunch of worms like stuffed into an armor suit.
I saw one theory that was like, oh, they're just elites wrapped in a bunch of rubber bands. They're autistic elites wrapped in a
Oh
bunch
yeah, I
of
think I
rubber
saw
bands.
that.
They just send them charging into battle with armor
And
on,
then the guys felt bad because they realized they were autistic and they were just murdering them.
killing autistic people.
Ha!
Autism.
Did anything fun happen in Kansas while you were gone, Robbie?
No.
Nothing fun ever happens
No.
in Kansas.
Yeah, for the most part.
What did you do? What did you do all day? That
All
one day
day.
that you spent in Kansas for the whole semester.
A lot of stuff, I guess.
A lot of stuff.
Alright.
Cool, dude.
Cool, dude.
That sounds neat.
That sounds radical. Amazing.
I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's sort of like here, but just not as cold and more windy
Mm.
and less people.
Did you see any wheat?
Wheat, yeah,
Yuck!
it's all over the
Fuck.
place.
Yuck.
Gross! Fuck wheat.
We went to the Minnesota State Fair, and we saw. We went into there's a whole building devoted to agriculture,
Horticulture.
Sorry, and
Difference.
we went there. There's a whole section for corn, and yeah, corn.
Corn.
It was just corn. Yeah, there was a whole section for just corn, and we went in there, and
Corn wasn't playing.
we saw wheat on the wall, and we just started yelling yuck at it. Gross. We were like, ah, gross. Ah,
And we were
wheat.
talked about this page. I don't think anybody knows what they're talking about.
Corn is the best crop, and wheat is the worst.
It's pretty much dead.
It's
It's dead now,
It's a
but
dead crop.
It's a dead page, but it was
What's-
the greatest meme page on the internet for a while.
yeah, it was meme page on Facebook, and all they posted was memes about corn, and they were pretty shitty memes, but it was a funny joke, so
Because it was so dumb.
I liked it.
People at my school are really obsessed with trebuchet memes right now.
Who?
Trebuchet memes.
Oh,
Like the,
yeah, that's kind of
can you
dead
throw
now.
a 95 kilogram boulder 300 yards or something.
Whatever happened to like the Gunded sword memes and stuff like that? That was there for like a day.
Well,
It
this-
seemed like
There's really only like this far you can take that joke.
that's true.
A gunded sword and a sworded gun.
The sworded gun,
It was a gun hold. Wait,
gun holding.
which one is which?
There was
It
well,
was a
there
sword
like,
holding a gun, wasn't it?
No, there was
Or was
there
it a
a
gun
gun
holding
holding.
a sword?
There were
Yeah.
guns
Who
holding
knows?
swords, holding swords, holding guns.
I saw one where it was like a gun holding a sword, holding a gun, holding a gun, holding a sword, holding a gun, holding a. It was like some like it wasn't a perfect pattern.
Yeah.
It was an imperfect pattern, but went on forever. It was like pi. It was infinite.
Yeah.
You could spell out any book, or you could write any book in the universe using the sequence of
Oh, yeah.
guns and swords. At some point,
Swords and guns.
that's really weird to think about. That like eventually every number sequence in existence will exist in pi.
Boop, doop, boo. Yeah.
Yeah, but if that's true,
Pretty
then
crazy.
pi shows up in pi.
Yeah.
So and pi's infinite.
Yeah. It's infinite.
So infinity is an infinity.
yeah, but infinity.
I'm surprised the universe isn't caving in on itself at
I
this
mean-
point.
Yeah.
It's revelation.
Well, there's like there's
We see a
there's a lot
small
of algorithms.
wormhole forming in the corner,
Yeah,
like
like
just
that.
sucking items in, sucking empty pizza boxes, and George Foreman grills into it and stuff.
Like
Specifically,
in that
those two
order.
items.
Those are
nothing
the
else.
first two things I saw.
Pizza
over-
boxes and George Foreman grills.
That's the
to
first
go.
two things I saw over in Jake's kitchen. So
Yeah.
Those are the two things most associated with the void.
My kitchen is a void. George Foreman grills and pizza boxes.
What is
Yeah, I
George-
can't see anything past the table.
Is
so.
George Foreman still alive?
I think so.
God, I hope not.
He's in jail.
Say he's alive.
What did he?
Yeah, he's
in
probably
jail.
alive.
What did he do again before he made
He's
grills?
a boxer.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was-
forgot about that.
And then he made grills. He's like, I'm done with boxing. I'm gonna go do a commercial for a grill.
I'm hungry.
Make a
I'm gonna make my own
bazillion
grill.
dollars
And holy
and
shit, I'm
never
making
do
money now.
anything again.
Yeah.
Isn't all his kids also named George Foreman? He has like 10 kids and they're all named George Foreman.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
How do you differentiate them?
I don't know.
They're all no.
Like, do
They're
they
not
all
all
have-
named George Foreman, are they?
I think so.
Do they
it's
all-
like George Foreman or it's like George Foreman Jr. or something like that.
So your brother is George Foreman and you're George Foreman Jr. after your brother?
yeah.
Let's look it up. George Foreman kids. You guys.
George
think it's a
Foreman
thing.
kids.
That would be I want this to be true.
I'm pretty sure
George
it is.
Foreman.
I
But
hope it's true.
It better be true.
Okay,
Is it? Yes.
he has. Wait. Okay.
George Foreman.
Yeah, he has a son, George Foreman the third, George Foreman the fourth, George Foreman Jr.,
What the
George
fuck?
Foreman 5, George Foreman 6.
What the hell,
What
dude?
the fuck?
He's either really not creative or insane.
Let's see.
Or both.
Wait,
He's
how many
probably
daughters?
not creative and
What
insane.
happened?
I'm going on his Wikipedia page to see if
be
we can.
Georgia Foreman.
Georgia Foreman. No, it'd still just be George Foreman.
Yeah.
He has
Foreman the
he has
15th.
5 sons. Are George Foreman Jr., George Jr., George the Third, nicknamed Monk, George 4, nicknamed Big Wheel, George
Big
5,
Wheel.
nicknamed Red, George 6, nicknamed Little Joey.
Wait, number 5 was named Red?
Yeah.
Red 5 was the position,
Of-
the call sign Luke had in episode 4.
Yeah. Maybe
Talking
that's
about
why.
Star Wars, we
Yeah,
can't.
We can't talk about Star Wars because fucking Brad doesn't. see
Brad is the
Rogue
only one in this room that has not seen Rogue One yet.
Rogue One was
Yes,
garbage.
no.
It was horrible. Everyone hated it.
Yeah, it was bad, Brad. Skip it.
Don't watch
It
it.
was really
It's
bad.
dumb.
No, nothing enjoyable.
We just
Yeah.
need to convince him that it was
No.
bad enough that he's not going to see it, and then we can spoil all. of it.
Nothing's better than episode 1.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
totally.
Well, the
Nice.
Clone Wars
Yeah.
animated movie.
That's
That's
pretty
Clone
good
Wars
stuff.
animated movie.
Do you guys remember that existed?
I remember the animated.
Yeah.
Oh, the
movie
3D
that came
one.
before with Jabba's kid and like the big gay Jabba hut.
Nah,
Like-
dude. Nah.
Or the-
Nah.
There was the purple hut who was gay and like wanted
Purple
to take
Hut?
Yeah, he was purple. He was literally purple, and excuse me.
He spoke.
He spoke fluid English and was like super flamboyantly gay.
That's pretty cool.
It was
Spoke English too?
Yeah.
Actually, the best Star Wars movie is the Star Wars Christmas special. Where with Chewbacca and his kids.
The holiday special,
Yeah.
where they celebrated Life Day,
Oh, that's right.
Life Day
That's right.
and gift.
and the grandpa Wookiee looked at porn on his VR in
Yeah.
the living room.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that R2D2 and C-3PO are the only characters to be in every Star Wars movie.
Yeah. We can't talk about Star Wars though. Sorry.
The Star
All
Wars.
Star Wars is strictly forbidden.
But
all
we can
Star
talk about the War of Stars.
Back in 11D6.
Back in 1186, the
What
War
is
of
The
Stars.
War of Stars.
When did Star Wars take place then? And if the War of Stars took place in 11D6,
11D7.
was that a long time ago though?
No.
Like,
Mm.
was that relative to space time or like
It was a couple days
No.
ago.
Or like-
actually.
2014 was a long time ago style?
No, it was just like it was just this past weekend. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was really
The,
fun.
the War of
actually.
the Stars.
War of the Stars, aka the Chartreuse Bruiser.
Right.
Remember that time in the War of the Stars when about halfway through the production budget fell off and all the special effects got infinitely worse?
Everything got
Yeah.
replaced with like slideshow
I
pictures.
thought that was a very bold, creative decision. Exactly halfway through the movie, the CG stopped being CG and it was green screen. And then the green screen went away and it was just literally a green screen behind it.
It was just literally like, and they were like green paper cutouts, and they were just like,
Yep.
the little faces drawn
Guys, I
on
haven't
in
seen
green
that part
marker.
yet.
It's a strange decision to use the green on green.
I thought it worked.
It definitely
I thought it
definitely
really
worked. It
It added-
brought the emotional impact from the scene, but it's an odd creative decision.
I feel like
We're literally talking about nothing right now.
What have we done? Ah!
You guys seen any good animes?
what's anime?
I've been watching JoJo, dude.
Oh yeah, you've been watching.
I've been watching Harry Potter.
I'm all caught up.
Harry Potter is my favorite anime.
Cory in the House is my favorite anime.
Shut up.
I heard the new Harry Potter movie is really bad.
It's
It's
the,
the Fantastic Beasts movie.
Yeah, and they're making like 9 of them or
that's
something.
I heard it was like, I heard it was okay and it was engaging in some parts. I didn't hear it was bad. But I don't know.
Are you guys excited for the monster truck
Yes.
movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We saw a trailer for a movie called Monster Trucks
I heard that the
about an alien who lives in a car. It's cool.
one thing about the Harry Potter movie I heard is that the main guy, played by like Eddie, what's his name?
Redmayne.
Is basically like Tumblr the person.
Yeah.
Like he's
I
really
can see
shy
that.
and like.
Well, because Harry Potter is Tumblr the series.
Yeah.
Tumblr the movie.
Or at least Tumblr has fully adopted it,
Tumblr the series,
whether with
in
its
a
consent or
uni-
without.
a universe that actively supports selling date rape drugs in joke shops.
Yeah. Well, because white men deserve it. So.
Yeah.
If you use it on white people, it's okay.
It's fine.
No, I mean, white man
They
genocide
deserve
win.
it. If you don't do it, then you're
Then they
fucking
win.
you're
They
a fucking
win.
heathen.
If you don't,
Epic win.
if you don't give date rape drugs to white men, they win.
If you don't give date rape drugs to people, you win. Epic win.
That's epic.
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 You get a free impact font text meme.
Wow. I
For
love
free.
that. What would mine say on it?
Did you guys see Shin Godzilla?
No.
Shin
Yes.
Godzilla's great.
I
What?
thought it was pretty cool.
Me, Jake, and Brads. Me, Jake, and Brads were the only people to see it.
I thought it was really cool.
Shin
I like
Godzilla
it a
was
lot.
the Japanese response
The
to
Jap response.
the Jap response to the American Godzilla remake, actually directed by the same guy that did Rogue One.
Nice.
But that came out in 2014, and then last year Shin Godzilla came out, and it's I think it was Toho.
Yeah,
Pretty sure it was Toho.
It was
Toho reclaiming their brand.
It was really cool.
It was good. It was a
I
good
liked it a
movie.
lot.
I haven't
It
seen
had it was weird. It was like there weren't really characters too much. Like it was just like here's the scientist guy, here's the guy who's leading them right now. Here's the government people, and it was like that's it. There wasn't a lot of character development, but it was like really interesting. It convinced me that would be an actual response. The people around the world would have to Godzilla actually
Japanese
attacking
Godzilla's voice really
the
got
city.
me.
What?
Japanese Godzilla's voice really got me.
Oh yeah.
And it's way too high pitched.
I can't even remember what
Zero
it
out
sounded
of
like,
10.
but that was back in August, I think.
I don't think what other movies I've seen recently or things.
Other
I'm like
movies.
halfway through Luke Cage. I like watch like one episode every 2 weeks.
I'm only on episode 7. I gotta watch more.
It's good, but it's also like I'm not super hooked. Like I'm not hooked like I was with like Jessica Jones and Daredevil. So it's okay.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
got cool black people in it. Black people are pretty cool.
I wish I were black.
I think there's like one white dude in it and he dies. So
Oh, that's not really surprising.
We should order a pizza.
yeah, we should
I
hungry.
actually want to, yeah.
Me too.
get some Parmesan bread bites, dude.
Can we get
Parmesan bread bites.
Wait, hang on. I gotta tell you about my roommate.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh.
he's a really nice guy. I
Oh.
like rooming with him because he's quiet
Me
and
too.
he's clean.
Your roommate at
my school.
at your school in
He's
Washington.
quiet, he's clean, and he shares his food with me. But I found out he's a brony. He's never eaten tacos, cinnamon, or Parmesan bread bites in his life. And what was the other one? He thought that Blade Runner was inspired by Star Wars.
Wow.
That's a lot to
At least
take in.
he's
One
at least
time
he's
per
clean
person.
and shares his food with you.
So one at a time. So he's a brownie, but I didn't even know until after 2 months after living with him. So it's like super low key. I don't care.
Well, after you figured that out, you slit his throat in his sleep, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stabbed him in the jugular.
Good.
But no, I think the only
No,
way
it
I
just
found
makes it
out was
easier
like
to buy presents for.
his username on Steam. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is a pony name," and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know." He's like, "Yeah, I kind of like My Little Pony." I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, okay.
Okay. Please
And
don't.
you're like, what, you fucking pussy? Like My
And you
Little
had all your
Pony?
burgers.
And then I was like, I made tacos one night, and he's like, "What do tacos taste like?" And I'm like, "You never
What do
had a taco?"
tacos taste like?
Yeah, and I'm like, "What?
The
You've,
fuck?
you've never had a taco before?" And he's like, "No, I don't think I'll like it." I was like, "You want one?" He's like, "No."
What? No,
I was
no.
like,
I can't believe
And then he
it.
did the same thing with
What?
cinnamon, because my roommate made that
How?
like wine stuff with cinnamon,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "What does cinnamon taste like?" And I'm like, "Oh, wait, you never had cinnamon before?" He's like, "No, I don't know what cinnamon tastes like." And the same thing, that roommate made.
fuck?
That roommate made those like apple cinnamon pancakes or whatever, and he
Uh-huh.
ate one, and he's like, "That was really good. I don't know what was in it." I was like, "Cinnamon." He's like, "Oh, that's what it tastes like."
All
And
right.
then,
All right.
There was another thing. What was the other thing I said? Oh, Parmesan bread bites. That made me angry.
He's never had Parmesan bread bites.
From Domino's, those are like.
I've
the
never
best.
had
Those are pretty good.
You've
I've
never
had
had
them.
Parmesan bread.
I
We
just
ordered
made me
Domino's
angry.
like 10
I
times.
think Domino's is trash.
They're literally
Domino's is trash. Fuck
Parmesan bread
you.
bites are so fucking good.
Domino's is
trash.
They're the only reason I
So
say
good, dude.
they're
You
the
don't
only
know
reason
what you're
Domino's is
talking
like my
about.
first choice whenever we order pizza, because Parmesan bread bites are really fucking good.
Personally,
Surrounded by
Domino's,
cretins.
Domino's would never be my first choice, but
The only reason it's my
Yeah.
first choice is because of Parmesan bread bites.
I like their pizza.
So, I mean, it's fine.
The I
Well,
really like the crust on it.
Parmesan bread bites are literally just balls of bread with Parmesan on them.
And they're so good.
They
I
do it
don't know.
right.
They sprinkle them with like crack dust or something. I don't
Alright.
know.
My
Wait,
favorite
what was the-
place was like
We should-
hometown.
we should-
What was the
Break
final?
food.
Oh, yeah. That he thought that he was convinced that Blade Runner was inspired by Star Wars.
So I actually haven't seen Blade Runner, and I
Neither
knew
have I.
the
I know, no,
trailer for the
no,
new
wait,
movie
I
came
think I have
out.
it backwards.
I haven't seen
I
Blade
think I have
Runner.
it backwards. No, it was.
You thought Star Wars was inspired by Blade Runner?
I think so. It was.
When did Blade Runner come out?
Blade Runner was
1987
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was that. It was that Star Wars was inspired by Blade Runner. Was that his what he said?
Why?
That
Just
was-
based off the cantina scene, or
I don't know. I don't know what his reasoning was.
Harrison
He
Ford was in
couldn't
both of them.
explain his reasoning. He was just convinced that Blade Runner was inspired by Star Wars, even though Blade Runner came out like, what was it, almost a decade earlier, half a decade earlier. Like,
you should go find a new roommate.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like-
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna live with him again. I mean, he's a nice guy, but we're not. I'm not really close with him. Besides, like,
I wouldn't
him
fucking be
existing
there.
in the same space as me.
I don't have a roommate. I just have my family as roommates,
Uh,
and they kind of suck.
you live with your mom.
Kinda suck.
I
In the
do.
Trailer.
And my dad, and
They're
my
all-
brother,
and they're all bronies.
and my other
I
brother.
got a really fucking nice.
And they're all bronies.
I got a really nice apartment this year, though. I'm really happy where we ended up. I live like a 10-minute walk from a movie theater, so I can just like walk just to get some movies now.
And you would live a couple blocks away from a weed dispensary.
Yeah, yeah. I live, my school, there's a weed dispensary opening up near my school, so. And weed is legal in Washington, so.
Epic,
Epic.
All the way
Let's
to
go
Washington.
do some weed.
I can't
My
do that.
roommate
It's copyright.
is like the opposite of us, because his consumption of like media is like insanely low. He hasn't seen any Star Wars movies. He hasn't seen like hardly any movies at all, like even Disney movies.
Who are you talking about?
My roommate.
Oh, your
Oh,
roommate.
I have another roommate who's pretty normal, but whenever I watch like stuff on Netflix, he'll usually just come and like watch it with me, and his response to everything was, that was pretty good, and he gets up and leaves. Like everything, we watched Gladiators like the Gladiator movie with Russell Crowe one night, and he's like, it's pretty good, and he got up and left. And then we watched, the next day, I think this is over Thanksgiving break, so I was just watching stuff on my Netflix list. And I think we watched, like, Sweeney Todd at one point, because I had never seen it. And he's like,
Okay.
that was pretty good. And then he left.
I forgot that movie existed.
Yeah, it's really weird. It was interesting. I don't know how I feel about it.
That's
yet.
the one about Johnny Depp as a barber, and he.
He, like, murders people.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like,
Didn't
I
somebody
didn't...
die in the making of that?
No, that was.
I don't remember.
Are you thinking of The Crow? Because that's the
Yeah.
only movie I can think of.
I don't... Did he die during it, or did he die after it?
The Crow?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody died during Sweeney Todd, like the filming of it.
The story I heard about The Crow was there was a scene where somebody had to shoot someone else,
Yeah.
and the gun was supposed to be loaded with blanks, but it had real bullets in it. I don't
Oh,
know. I don't
yeah,
know if
that's
that's
probably
true.
what I'm thinking.
I've heard another version of the story where he got killed from debris from the blank,
Yeah.
So I don't know
That-
what the truth behind
That was
it
the
is.
plot of a Smallville episode one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
The only
blanks will fuck you up if you fire them like too close to you.
Oh yeah, if you put a blank in a gun and put it up to your
They
head,
did,
you're gonna die.
they did that in Bruges because the guy was like, it's loaded with blanks, and he's like, oh really? Shoots him in the eye with it, like point blank range, and like blows out his eye.
Wow, you just ruined that movie.
In Bruges?
Yep.
That's like, that's not even a major plot point of the movie.
I haven't even seen it.
It's a really fucking good movie. You should watch it. It's really sad though.
Okay, Robbie, what were you
well-
saying about your roommate though?
Oh, well, he's not like a jock or anything like that. He's just like
He doesn't
He's
watch stuff and play video games and stuff.
he's like extremely academic. Like, school is like his entire life. Like, he doesn't do anything else outside of school.
Jeez.
So like, yeah, if he does watch TV, the only thing that he watches is Scrubs. That's what he watches.
Scrubs is pretty accessible.
One more thing about that roommate, the second one.
Mhm.
We watched. I rewatched Gurren Lagann this semester, just like because I was like, I want to watch an anime, but I don't want to watch anything new because I don't know if it'll be good. So I just rewatched Gurren Lagann, and I really appreciate that he waited until the last episode of the season to say, "That's pretty good."
He watched the whole thing with you?
He watched most of it with me.
Oh, okay.
I watched it like over the span of like 2 weeks or so, but he didn't say it after any episode except for the last one, which I appreciate about him. Because otherwise it would have gone stale, but he held out for the joke. He held out. It was good.
I got
pretty
mine
good.
to watch.
That's a really good series, by the way, John. Have you seen it yet?
Me?
Yeah, you said you hadn't seen it yet.
No,
It's really good.
it's hard for me to watch anime.
It's literally like it's anime. If it's not really that intense. Like
I've seen the first
Japanese
episode.
anime. It's just like
But
it's really fun and just like moves at lightning pace. Like every episode is like advancing the plot, and I don't know. It's good. I like it. It's a fun one.
I got my roommate to watch Stranger Things, and he like really liked it too. So he has the ability to like enjoy this stuff, but he just doesn't do it. It's weird.
He just doesn't go out of his way to
Yeah.
consume media. There's a show on Netflix that's supposed to be a lot like Stranger Things. It's supposed to be pretty good and I want to watch.
You mean Stranger Things?
No, it's called.
Oh yeah.
the OA or something. Or,
The
I don't know.
OA.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it's any good.
Danger-
I don't have
Yes.
Netflix, so I don't know what's on Netflix.
I'll check it out and report back.
I use uTorrent, so. I get it, because
You wouldn't download a car.
I would fucking download a car if I could. Are you kidding me? That'd be amazing.
I download 2 cars.
You wouldn't download a bear
I would download 500 houses.
and 500 mouses, and I'd get 250 cell phones. No, wait. Well, how does he? No,
He
he's
says 200 houses and 200 mouses.
And then like 200 cell phones or something like
Says
that.
he
He
gets
says 200 houses, 200 mouses. Yeah, and then he says 200 cell phones, and he says 100 of them are for.
No, he doesn't say
He
200
like-
cell phones.
He says something.
No,
weird.
what happened? This was a thing. I think it was like Tosh.0 asked him how many cell phones, how many
Yeah.
phones he would get, and he's just said like 2. It was like so like
Oh,
one
yeah,
for
2.
100 houses and then one for the other 100 houses.
Yeah, I remember that. No.
Yeah,
Best rapper of all
2
time.
cell phones, Krispy Kreme,
Better than this stupid Lil Yachty shit.
little young
Little Yachty.
young Yachty and
Young Yachty and
Lil
Lil
Thug,
Lean.
Lil Lean, Little Thug. You know, you know
Little
that.
lean dog yachty.
You know what Young Lean should do? Young Lean should do a cover of the one of the rappers' songs we were just talking
I
about.
don't like Young Lean.
Does Young Lean
I don't know who Young Lean is. Is he the white one? Okay. I knew there was a white one in that ring of
I
ghetto
kind of
rappers.
like Young Thug.
Why? Because you can't understand.
No, you can understand Young Thug. Can't.
Only some like verses.
Have you heard?
Brad has thefted the
Have you
popcorn.
heard his newest
I
EP?
found it.
Jeffrey.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna
Pretty
review.
good.
I'm gonna
Sounds
review this
fun.
popcorn.
Check it out.
I don't think we've ever really talked about what kind of music we listen to.
Yeah, we have. We talked. Or
We,
We have-
We probably have talked about it a little bit.
yeah.
I don't think we've made a point of it.
I
John
listen to
exclusively listens to Clutch.
Yep.
now currently.
No.
I was at that point for like a couple months, like where I just listened to Clutch, but now I'm just like, okay, you have to listen to something else.
Yeah.
No, since
There
this-
are other musics.
Yeah, since the semester started, which was like 5 months ago. And before that, even like a month before that. So for 6 months, I've been listening to only Clutch. Honestly, only Clutch. I've listened to single songs here and there, but only Clutch.
I listened to the
Only
Four
Clutch.
Seasons.
I've listened to everything Clutch has ever
That's really
recorded.
How do you?
No lie. How do you do?
How do you do?
I
I don't know, dude. Clutch is just like the perfect. They have just enough diversity to like in their music to have every album be a new experience. You know?
I just listen to like SoundCloud stuff, SoundCloud rappers.
I just have a bunch of playlists on Spotify that I switch between depending on what I'm feeling for the day.
I listen to 80s music, preferably hair metal, and Van Halen. And
Yeah, Brad.
okay,
Only Van
you guys know I listen
Brad.
to Van Halen.
Yeah.
Brad, the dad rock man.
Yeah, I'm only Clutch.
Okay.
Brad's only Van
Listen
Halen.
to this: Van Halen 1, Van Halen 2, Women and Children First, Fair Warning, Diaper Down, 1984,
Go.
5150.
Go!
Oh, you
Go,
wait one
go,
second.
go, 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 go,
Brad.
You can do it.
For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge.
Yeah.
Then it's the live album,
Uh-huh.
Right Here, Right Now. Then it's Balance. Then it's Van Halen 3. Then it's A Different Kind of Truth. And then it's Van Halen Live in Tokyo, which came out last year.
All right, Brad. Yeah, Brad. Woo! Brad, listen to this.
A single tear rolls down my face.
Transnational Speedway League. Clutch.
Elephant Riders.
Fuck off, dude. I'm trying to do this.
Brad, you ruined it! No!
Fuck you.
P-Rock Fury!
Brad's out. Brad's
Stop
out of
it!
the stand.
Stop it! Stop it!
You will be listed as a guest.
Didn't
from
even
now
get
on,
to
Brad.
Cypress Grove.
Okay. That's
The
Cypress
least
Grove is not an
popular.
album.
It is now.
Oh, did they do it? Did they just release it?
Yeah, they released Cypress Grove as an album. Now they're releasing.
Last Time was the best Clutch album.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna release every single song.
Every
as an
single
album.
song is an album. Yeah.
You listen to music, Robbie?
Yeah.
No.
You do?
No.
Robbie.
No, I don't actually.
I hate
Oh.
sound.
God, I wish I was deaf so much.
Robbie, what do you listen to?
Well, I don't know.
Young Lean.
I go through
Lil
like
Yachty.
phases of artists I like, and there's like no genre. Right now, I'm listening to Pearl Jam and Kid Cudi, which is kind of
Okay.
Huh.
Isn't Kid Cudi on Comedy Bang Bang now?
weird. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he still is.
I think he replaced Reggie for a little while.
I think he got swapped out after a season, but he was definitely there for a season.
Because I know I saw him for a little bit and he was pretty funny. I think he got introduced on because I watched an episode with Michael Cera and he was just there and I think it was his first episode. And that was a pretty good episode.
I used to watch Comedy Bang Bang. I don't.
I
Really.
forgot.
It
that
has
was a
some
thing.
really fucking great episodes, and then some that are just like, why am I watching this? Like, this is really bad. You gotta get it with a good guest or like their second guest that are fake. Like the one where it's like the little orphan boy who just wants to like murder everybody and just fucking screams at Scott Ackerman all the time is pretty funny.
For some reason, I binge watched the whole season, and it kind of made me depressed.
Yeah, I know.
You remember that one?
It's a weird vibe you get from it. I don't know what it is.
Wasn't there one episode where they had Weird Al Yankovic green screen as green screen act as another guest on the show or something?
They definitely had Weird Al Yankovic on there.
No, it was one. Oh, they did a joke where like they cut the show and it showed that the entire thing was a green screen and all the guests were like people in like green screen suits. And one of them pulled up and it was Weird Al Yankovic and he's like, I'm famous too. You can have me on this show.
My favorite guest was
What else?
Level Knievel.
Level Knievel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was leveling things.
There was one.
He was making things level.
Oh, okay.
There was
pretty
one with
cool.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt that was pretty funny, where he's talking about this show that he was doing, where he has a bunch of artists collab. And then Reggie's like, I don't really like collabing, and he just starts screaming at him and like breaking his fingers and shit. He's like, you don't want to collaborate with thousands of artists and make music that transcends boundaries and make money. Everybody gets paid. Everybody has a good time doing it. And he pulls out a gun and is like slapping him across the face.
Speaking of
Do you want to collab?
yeah, this collab.
Let's collab.
Me and Jake are gonna collab right now.
Yeah.
You I'll give percussion here.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck off, dude.
Brad,
No features.
not
I'm not collabing
No
with you.
features.
I'm gonna eat a Big Mac, gonna put it in my mouth, then I'm gonna get an extra large drink. Drink it all up, then I put it in some fries. Yeah. Skirt. Get some fries. Get an extra large fries, extra Big Mac sauce on those fries. That's what I do. I order extra Big Mac sauce, put it on my fries. It tastes really disgusting, but I still do it anyway.
Yeah. Wow, that was pretty good. I'm gonna clap for my own song.
I like that. I think we should do that more often.
We should not do that again.
No.
Speaking about comedy talk shows,
Do you want this with it? It's, it's a package deal.
me and Jake saw Eric Andre live recently.
Oh yeah.
Well, recently, Eric quote unquote.
It
was a couple months ago.
You held Eric Andre's hand and wouldn't let go.
Did we talk about this already?
No,
we
you
didn't.
talked about it to me for a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it on the Snastcast. And I don't know if Robbie even did.
No.
But yeah, he came to First Avenue, and me and Jake went and saw a show, and it was surprising because it wasn't billed as the Eric Andre show. It was billed as Eric Andre.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, he's just gonna come out and do like a stand-up set.
Yeah.
And he opened with a couple of people doing a stand-up set, but it was literally a live version of the Eric Andre show, which was amazing.
Didn't he like put a trash can on his head and like run around the crowd?
It wasn't even part of the show. He went and like grabbed one of First Avenue's trash cans, emptied it over his head, and threw it into the crowd of people. And then throughout the show, he was like squirting condiments on people and stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
He was throwing like the potted plants on set into the crowd.
Yeah.
He ran through the crowd at two different times.
He raped a little boy with his giant syringe.
That was the best part. No, it wasn't the best.
Wait, so they have guests?
What?
Yeah. They have guests?
Oh yeah, he still had guests too. So the first guest was what was that when he did the ranch?
No, that's not when he did the ranch. That was when he gave the kid a vaccine.
Oh yeah, the first guest was just someone from the audience that he randomly picked, and he was this like really fat dude. And then at the end of the interview, he had to stand up, pull his pants down, and he squirted water from a huge syringe into his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
That made me clap.
Yeah.
And then,
I'll clap for that. That's entertainment.
And then
are you not entertained?
And then he did the ranch challenge.
Yeah, then he did the ranch.
Yeah, then he did the ranch challenge. He grabbed another two other random people from audience, and they were each supplied a bottle of ranch. It was one of the big bottles too.
Yeah.
And they had a ranch chugging competition live on stage.
Did anybody throw up?
No. The first one to throw up was the loser or winner?
Winner.
The first one to throw up was the winner, and nobody threw up. But they tried.
I'm on an Eric Andre like ranch posting like chip post page, and like I found a soda at this place. It's called the Blue Sun, and it's like one of the biggest like soda shops in the world. And they had a ranch soda, and I put it on there, and it got like 50 likes. So I'm pretty happy.
Ranch it up.
You've gone viral, Brad.
Yeah, and then
how
they
can
had
you still associate yourself with the small timers?
Their second
I
guest.
help little people, you know.
Their second guest was a person from the University of Minnesota. It was like a gender studies professor or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they asked him like two questions, and then they got interrupted because it was the half point of the show, which meant Eric had to go up and spray milk on the audience and run through it again.
Through it and almost get killed by the audience.
Yeah. That was fun. And then luckily we stayed.
We stayed
longer at the show just to see what would happen. And he came back out and he announced he was going to do a meet and greet over at the merchandise table.
Yeah.
And so we got to meet Eric Andre.
Nice.
I told him not to get shot.
It'd be a shame if something bad happened to you.
Yeah, Eric Andre is he's actually pretty normal in person, other than the fact he was wearing a green morph suit and a parrot on his shoulder.
Bird up.
He was really nice, actually. He was like, we were probably waiting for like at least 45 minutes.
I don't know how you could do that. Like, go through the show and still like.
Yeah, I mean that whole 45 minutes. The reason we were waiting was because we were blocked by this mass of people that were all pushing and shoving, trying to get up to Eric Andre, and he was giving them all the time they wanted.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, dude.
Guys, can we order pizza now?
Dude.
Yo, guys, we're headed out to order pizza. Is there anything you wanted? I know Jake's getting the pepperoni over there, so I just wanted to know if there's any toppings you guys wanted or any sides, any wings.
Yuck!
No, I can't hear you guys. You got it.
Try that.
You can't all talk at the same. We can't. Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. They want like 16 wings.
Yeah,
16 buffalo.
No,
60 wings spread out amongst themselves.
I'm not doing that.
Trying to think if I did anything fun at school this year.
Fun school. Pick one.
I did fucking. I worked so fucking hard on our game this year. Like I barely had any time to do anything else. But
You made a game this year?
yeah, I made a fucking video game engine.
What's it called?
Our game. It's
Yeah.
called Jelly Jousting.
Jelly Jousting.
Yeah, dude. It's not out yet. Pending
All right.
release. We're
You can't. You signed an agreement.
Yeah,
You can't talk
a non-disclosure agreement.
A non-disclosure.
no. We're just not done with it yet. This first semester was mostly developing the engine for it, so we had to do it from scratch, which is fucking hard.
You made it in Scratch? Wow, what a
Yeah, we made it in that like elementary school animation.
For those who
studio.
do not know, Scratch is a very low level programming program.
Yeah.
A programming teaching program, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like
It's basically
it's like a
just-
flash game.
It's
you
basically
make
just like did you just eat all of my fucking popcorn?
Brad, what the fuck?
I love how Brad's literally pouring the popcorn into his mouth.
Brad, I didn't know
How
you
much is
were.
it?
I didn't know you
No,
were
it's
off
fine.
keto
It's
too.
fine. It's fine. I don't care.
Jesse, how much is it?
I don't care.
Jesse, how much is it?
He's giving you money, dude.
It's like-
I'd say it's
I
like
have
$500
money.
It was
about-
$500.
It was $40 a bag.
How much?
$40 a bag. You owe
$40.
$40.
The price is written on the front. It says $2.92 only.
Alright, I'll give you $3.
You don't have to pay me. It's fine.
Brad,
Brad, please don't pay him.
Brad, you're tearing this family apart.
Brad, if you
Tearing
give
me
you give
apart.
me
Brad, what are you
money,
doing?
I'll
Pay
slap
him,
you.
dude.
If you give
Be
me money,
putting
I'll
all-
slap you in the dick. No, I'm kidding. But
Those are really good though.
I went to a concert.
Yeah.
What concert? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was Bad Religion. It was pretty cool.
It was Bad Religion.
They're really old.
What do they play?
They play punk music.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it was fine.
What's punk
See, it just-
music?
It's loud and angry. They don't like God.
Most of them don't like God.
Yeah.
There's
This one
some
really
God
doesn't
loving
like
punk
God. Like on a scale of from 1 to liking God, they're like probably like a 1.5 or so.
Well, they are called Bad Religion.
Yeah. I went to PAX again. That was pretty cool. Played some video games.
You went to PAX?
Yeah, I didn't see Stamper, which made me real sad.
What's a
Dang it.
PAX?
I hung out at the Behemoth booth for like. I stopped by every time I could and asked them, but they were like, "Yeah, he's not doing any like timed or meet and greets this year, so
Rip.
just gotta be around." But I didn't see him. Didn't get a kiss. It was okay. This is a little bit sad. What else? I met Tim Schafer though. That's pretty cool. He gave me a hug because I was a cripple and he said he wanted to give me a hug. I broke my foot, so I was wandering around in like a giant boot, and everybody felt sorry for me.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Eric Andre is probably the most famous person I've met.
Yeah.
I was at the same Saints game as Bill Murray once. He was sitting like, I estimate about 20 seats away from me.
Yeah.
And my dad kept trying to get me to go get an autograph from him, but I was a scared little kid.
John, go shit on his lap. Just go take a dump on his lap.
He was sitting right next to Al Franken, and they both partly own the Saints baseball team in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, so fuck you. You don't get to hear it again.
It's cool though.
Go watch the old episode. and
John,
listen
do you
to that.
still exclusively play Dark Souls and listen to Clutch?
No, because my Dark Souls disc got scratched.
Rip.
Oh.
It got the old. Don't touch your Xbox 360 while the game's in it, or else it'll be ruined.
It'll die.
That happened to like 3 of my games.
I think you stole my copy of Skate 2. Also, you stole it from me. I like that game.
Skate 2 is a good game.
When are they gonna make Skate 4?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Every time I watch like an E3 stream or
'Cause
something,
EA
there's
sucks.
always like 3 or 4 people just
EA
spamming Skate 4 in the
sucks.
comments.
EA sucks. Big.
Yeah, that'd be really cool if they made Skate 4. Instead, they gotta make fucking Battlefront,
Yeah.
which is garbage. I hope the second one's actually good, because...
I haven't.
Why are they calling it Battlefront 2?
Why are they?
Are they? I don't know. They haven't
I don't
even... They haven't, like, officially announced it yet.
I heard
so
it was going to be Battlefront 2.
Maybe. We'll see. Battlefield
Fine.
1 is really fucking good, though.
Battlefield 1?
Yeah,
Which one?
the one.
Which
I
one?
like-
First
The one.
Battlefield, 1942.
I like
the chosen one.
I like Battle Font.
Battle Font,
Yeah, it's a good game.
where you have to
Oh, Brad
pick
and I
the right
bought.
font.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad and I gave into consumerism and bought VR headsets.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
I can't wait for Resident Evil 7.
It's gonna be so fucking
Oh.
good. Have you played the demo in
Yes.
VR? Oh my
I
god.
played the new updated demo. It's so cool.
It's
You
really
guys
sick.
have PlayStation VR?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
that's pretty white.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
impressed
gonna
so-
lie.
I'm impressed so far.
Yes.
I put
Nice.
giant googly eyes on the front of mine, but they fell off. So.
Oh, nice.
But
When does that Star Trek game come out? Which-
next
cool.
year sometime.
Oh.
That one is like the best VR game I've ever played. I played it with a bunch of Magic executives at PAX too. This is
Magic the Gathering.
yeah.
Wow.
So we were at yeah, it was like the last day, and I had a medical pass, so I was like, I want to go play Star Trek, and they're like, okay, we'll queue you up in line right away, because I got in a little bit early, and then they were like, okay, anybody who's the fucking cripple can come play first. And it was,
Anybody who's that guy can
yeah.
come play first.
no, they were like, people with medical passes can come to the front of the line, so I went to the front, and they were like, I think I was the only one with a medical pass in line, and the rest of the people were exhibitors.
And they made
And
fun
they-
of you.
Yeah, they made fun of me.
Mhm.
They ridiculed me.
Like-
They threw fruit at me. And
Like, you're a little
That
cripple
sounds
boy.
sick.
You can't
Yeah.
do what I can do. Ha ha ha
But,
ha. Cripple, cripple, cripple.
But we went to oh yeah. So the other guy, the guys in front of the line of executives were what's it called? Exhibitors were two like of the higher ups in Magic. I don't remember what exactly they said, but one of the guys said he was like the executive head of some department there.
The,
And
the executive head of janitorial
Was it Richard
services.
Garfield?
Yeah, something. Yeah, it was Richard Garfield. No, they were carrying around packs of booster boxes of Eldritch Moon, and he's like, "Hey, you like Magic? Here's like 10 packs." And he just gave me like a bunch of free packs.
Sweet.
And we played Star Trek, and that game was fucking awesome. Like, so it's a Star Trek VR game, Star Trek Bridge Crew, I want to say.
I don't know.
Star Trek Bridge Crew or
I
something.
like Bridge Controller.
So it's like it's this 4-player co-op game in VR where you play, each person plays as like a different crew member, and there's like a captain and like a helmsman and some sort of other classes. So I played as a helmsman, and you literally like, it was my job to like steer the ship. So you use like the Oculus Touch things, and you like control this computer screen in front of you, and you like steer the ship and shit. But our captain was one of the developers, and he's giving us all our orders. But the best thing about it was that you could look over at the other people at their stations in real time and see what they were doing on their screen. Like, it showed their hands and like where they were looking and stuff.
That's sick.
And if you looked up and like waved at them, if they saw it, they could like wave back and shit in real time. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
in one of those packs, I pulled like pulled two mythics out of one of those free packs. So it was a good day. It was a good day to be a cripple. So
You got packs at PAX?
yeah, dude. You need to. I need one of you guys to break my foot again before I go to PAX, so I get in for early.
Can we break something else?
Oh, it needs to be a lower extremity.
Can we break your legs?
Just one of them.
I just.
Well, I already broke the other one, so
How much of your foot do we have to break?
be
Just enough that it's like obvious that I'm injured.
be better. We should cut one of his feet off. That'd be fun, dude.
I think
Dude,
you might
then I
need
would
it.
have a medical pass for life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's a great idea. Let's do it.
I
We should do something cool though. Like let's make a gun that shoots like buzzsaw blades, and then we'll shoot it at my foot.
Do
We
a
should-
jackass.
Yeah,
that's
podcast.
Or let's shoot off my leg with a punt gun or something.
I think we should all cut off one of our feet.
What is
Yeah.
John inconspicuously handing me a phone with a secret
A
message
good
on
meme.
it.
I couldn't
It's a
read that.
secret. It's a secret code.
But
for,
I
for
didn't see it.
it's a
Good.
secret code that we're gonna use for our Snastcast giveaway.
No, I really think we should just all cut our feet off, and then we can just like figure out something to do with all our feet. We can make something out of them.
Brad, what are you even
We
doing?
should-
What are you even doing at school now? I don't even, do you go to
There's gotta be something.
Do you go to the same
we can
school
make.
as John?
Yeah,
Gotta be
I'm
something we can
cybersecurity.
make
I'm
out
doing
of
generals
these
right
feet.
now.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do cybersecurity now
Nice.
instead
That
of
sounds
computer
cool.
science.
Well, that is computer science.
Well,
That
It's,
sounds
it's like a
pretty-
different sector. Like,
so like, are you gonna do? Do you know what you're gonna do within like cybersecurity? Just like
He's gonna secure the cyberverse.
yeah, he's
Trying to
gonna
protect the cyberverse
he's
from the
gonna
bullies.
he's gonna be like one of those guys in Tron who like rides a light bike cop cycle and
Light
like
cycle.
shoots down viruses and shit.
I mean, all I'm trying to do in school right now is major in computer science. But honestly, if the band kicks off, then
That'd be cool.
dude. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just have to quit school.
Maybe
forever.
I'll just drop out and be.
I really don't like school.
Maybe I'll just drop out, do drugs, and be cool.
Yeah.
Nike.
Nike told me to do it.
Nike told me to
Do it.
Just do it.
It's not my responsibility if someone else told me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Is Shia LaBeouf sponsored by Nike? I never like put this together, but I'm pretty sure Shia LaBeouf is sponsored by Nike.
Why?
Just because of that one image of him in the Nike's women.
Or
wear.
because
No,
it's
because of
Just
Just
Do
Do It.
No, that he didn't write that.
Do it.
He didn't write that. That was
That was
It
was
was like
part-
a student project.
that was part of an art project.
It was written by Nike.
It was written by.
It was written by
It could have
Nike.
been actually. It could have been written by Nike. I guess there's no way to disprove that. But allegedly, it was written by some college student in participation with the art program, art project that
Art appreciation.
that meme was a part of.
Do you guys remember his like "I'm sorry" gallery that he did one time?
I'm sorry.
Or like it was some.
Sorry.
I don't
Sorry?
know what it was called, but it was like this
I'm
gallery.
sorry?
This gallery where you could go in you went in one at a time, and you could like pick a prop, and it was either like a Transformers doll or like a small shovel or something. It was all things from like his old movies, and then you just sat across from him,
Oh yeah.
like with your prop, and you could just talk to him.
Yeah, you can do anything you want, and
Yeah.
allegedly a bunch of people like molested him and raped him or something. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. But you could just like talk to him and shit, like.
That would have been cool.
And he was wearing his bag, like his "I'm not famous anymore" bag and shit. So I don't know. That sounds really interesting. Like I would have loved to be a part of that. That would have been quite an experience.
That'd be weird.
What kind of prop would you guys take?
I'd want to collab with him.
You'd ask,
Collab.
you
Here's a collab.
could just bring in your laptop and
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, you want a laptop and a microphone?" And just be like, "Hey, let's collab right now."
Collab.
I'm sure he'd do it.
Yeah, dude, he'd be down. Shia LaBeouf seems like a pretty loose dude.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf seems like a pretty dude.
After he seems pretty loose, like especially after all these people allegedly like molested him.
Yeah, his butt cheeks are pretty loose right now.
I think the whole thing that happened with Shia LaBeouf was he realized.
That he's a living joke.
Well, he
Yeah.
did.
Well,
yeah.
he realized
Yeah, that
that.
whole like thing where he was accused of plagiarism for that one movie, and then everybody got fucking pissed off at him.
Well, that was after he made his break from Transformers.
Yeah,
But I think what happened with him was he's like, man, this is a really dumb movie. I made a lot of money from this movie. I don't need a lot more money. So I'm gonna break off from this movie, and then I'm gonna prove to these critics that I am a thinking person. So I'm gonna go be an artist. And then he went from being an artist to being an autist, and he started going crazy.
There's a fine line. You can be both, even.
Yeah,
It's
they're not
usually
mutually
both.
exclusive.
but the real question is, why did Shia LaBeouf go to Robot Heaven at the end of Transformers 2?
Because he's a robot.
Because that's where he belongs.
Didn't
Wait, how do you come back for number 3 then?
he get like resuscitated?
I don't remember.
They restarted his heart or something.
I don't rember a thing from those movies. All I
So,
remember is
what-
like metal
I think-
things
I
hitting
think-
each other.
I think he like died for a few minutes, or his heart stopped, and he went to Robot Heaven. And Optimus Prime was there, and he's like, "You have to, I don't know, do something.
You have to
Fucking-
suck my dick.
Fucking, I don't know, you're Jesus, I guess." And then he came back to life because they like resuscitated him.
We should watch Transformers.
But he went to
We should watch this movie.
he went to
now.
Robot Heaven.
Rip.
I don't know if I just like don't remember that part, or if I've actually never watched that
You
Transformers.
may have just
movie.
like blocked it out of your mind
Yeah.
to protect your sanity.
Transformers. It's so. Those movies are so incoherent.
I'm pretty sure I've watched all the Transformers movies, but I don't remember anything that happens in them.
Yeah.
Transformers is a good
Doesn't
example. of-
Bumblebee pee on one of the like FBI agents in one of the movies?
That's the first one, I
Yeah,
think.
that's the
Yeah.
first one. He pees on John Turturro. Turturro.
Dude, I'd pee on John Turturro.
Turturro. That's his name. His name's Turturro. He was in-
Totoro.
Oh, that was another good
Totoro.
My neighbor was
series
a Toro.
this summer was The Night of,
Yeah.
about a kid who gets arrested.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's really good, and then it shits the bed right at the end.
I wouldn't say it shits the bed, but there's a weird shift
Yeah.
about halfway through.
Is it
But it's
Aliens?
really good. It's really good otherwise.
Is it Aliens?
Yeah. Aliens come like through right in the middle of the case.
The Demogorgon from Stranger Things comes and murders everybody.
Yeah, while he's sitting in jail, I mean, it's weird. They're just like aliens are abducting people now, and I'm like, well, all right, I'll go with it.
Yeah, I'll see where this goes.
Another good HBO show was Westworld.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Trevor was in it.
Yeah, I know.
From GTA.
Stephen
He
Hawking.
played literally the exact same character.
He's in that. He was in Better Call Saul. He was in.
He's in Walking Dead now.
Yeah, he's in The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah,
too.
I forgot about that.
He's getting a lot of work.
Dude,
Those are the right roles for him too.
I haven't seen The Walking
Same
Dead, but I
audience,
know
pretty
everything
much
that's
for all
happening
of
just
them.
because
Yeah.
people post so much shit about it
Yeah.
on social media. Like, I don't even have to watch it anymore to follow the story
What?
with Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it since like for the last 2 seasons, but I know everything that's happened.
Yeah, that's an example of a show that shit the bed.
Yeah.
Probably
It shit
around
the bed in season
like
two,
midway
fucking
season 3.
2.
I really liked season 2.
was
Yeah,
garbage.
I didn't like season 2.
I liked it. It
I
was
thought
definitely
season
different.
3 picked up from there.
Yeah, season 3 was okay. The
First
one-
half of season 3.
As soon as they got to like
First
the
half.
prison, it was a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
But season 2 was just trash.
Yeah.
Like, it was so bad.
All right.
The shame
I
thing
love-
was like
You guys have your
loved-
opinions.
I absolutely loved season 1, and then
Yeah.
they got rid of the showrunner for it, and they're just like, "Fuck you!" And then they like doubled the amount of episodes, and they're like, "Okay, cram this one issue storyline into fucking 10 episodes."
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I think people just they let
No.
they let the studio and they let the economic executives too close to it.
They wanted 10 episodes. They wanted like twice the amount of episodes, and like they wanted it all to. They needed there to be like a zombie quota, and so they had to stretch out the story and then also fill it with at least like one zombie per episode. And it was just like, it was
But
dumb.
I liked
It's really
season
dumb.
2. I think you guys don't like it because it was slow and it just had a lot of talking.
It was.
But I liked it.
It was slow. It had a lot of talking, and literally nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing
for like
happens.
7 out of the 10
It's like a
episodes.
soap opera kind
Yeah,
of. I did like the Shane thing though at the end.
yeah. I mean,
That's
it
it.
ended pretty strong, but like, otherwise it didn't do anything. Yeah.
How do you guys think The Force Awakens stands in the whole realm of Star Wars? Where would you rank it within the movies?
Probably right in the middle. Like
Yeah.
it's
In
pretty-
between the prequels and the
I mean, it's a lot better than all of the prequels.
yeah.
But it's not not quite as good as. I'd say it's pretty close to Jedi for me.
Yeah.
So like I really enjoyed it. Like I think it's
Honestly, I need to
has
rewatch everything in order to like accurately rate it.
I think it has problems, but it also like needed to set up the story for this new one and still have the old characters like kind of passing the story on. So it had a lot of like stuff it needed to do, and it kind of dragged it down a little bit. But otherwise, I think
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
Now that we've had a year to like ruminate on it and think about it more, I think it's pretty much settled
Yeah.
that it's in between
Yeah.
the prequels and the originals. But I thought it was.
I mean, it's fun.
I think it's pretty incredible for the amount of pressure that was on
Yeah.
the people to make that. I mean, they had like pretty much infinite budget for it. You know.
I think it's really fun, and I like Adam Driver as the villain. Like I think he's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's gonna be really interesting.
I mean, it's a good story, you know. I mean, it's engaging, it's fun. It feels like a Star Wars movie, and it feels like you really want to know what happens with these new characters. That's a really good thing it did. It set up the characters.
Yeah.
If those characters weren't set up and the thing was just hinging on nostalgia and the old actors, you know, probably would be bad for Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty amazing for what came of it.
I heard for the next one they're actually going to be filming in Kansas, like by my school, and they might come to my school and look for like extras.
Dude, be an extra, be an
Dude,
extra.
I know.
Are you talking about?
Sweet.
Are you talking about episode 8?
Yeah,
Well, they've already finished filming
Well,
episode 8.
No,
But,
episode 9. Probably.
I've heard
probably
that-
one. It doesn't matter
It
really.
was one of the
One
other-
of them.
One of the next ones.
Yeah,
Did you guys know that they filmed a movie at Leah's high school?
Really?
The high school she went to.
What high school did she go to?
What's an
Oh,
art?
okay, you
the
can
art-
tell me later, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's the art high school that she went to.
Oh, okay.
They filmed a movie there.
When?
When her senior year, and it has what's his name? Christopher Lloyd in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a small movie, but yeah, it's Back to the Future Part 4. It's a small movie.
Small budget.
Yeah,
indie.
small budget indie film. Dude, Back to the Future is a weird movie.
I think it.
It's really good, but it's weird.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty dated.
I watched it once.
very good.
I've only watched it once, so it was
He's good.
okay.
Dude, his mom almost gets raped in front of him. That's pretty fucked
Yeah.
up.
Dude, he almost
I never
fucks his
thought-
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then his dad like punches out his rapist and like
You know.
And he's like, "Way to go, Dad."
Did they ever talk about why him
No.
and
No,
Ty
they never.
Brown-
Why Rick and Morty?
No, actually, they don't.
They
It's
don't?
weird. It's
I-
weird. They never
they-
explain
they
how
never-
this teenager
I thought
knows
they-
this crazy shut-in of a scientist.
I thought they mentioned it at one point, but maybe
no,
that
they,
might have been in a separate thing.
maybe they did.
I think
maybe
he's
the
his
second one.
grandpa.
I don't think
He's
that's
not.
true. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
they're
think that's
related
just
at
a
all.
theory.
I think you're thinking of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
Isn't that fucked up how Back to the Future ripped off Rick and Morty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like if you look at it,
Yeah.
Doc Brown, is that his name? Yeah, Doc Brown and
It's Rick.
and Rick is
And
Rick. I mean,
He's
and,
Rick.
and Morty is Marty, dude. They're
Yeah.
one letter away.
Come on, Marty, come on.
They ripped them off. Dude.
That's totally
Fuck
crazy.
Robert Zemeckis. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and I don't know what it was.
You're welcome.
It's
There you
it's
go.
lost to the ether of nothingness.
Yeah.
It no longer that thought no longer exists. Rip.
New John Wick 2 trailer came out today.
I
Oh,
didn't- I
fucking
didn't
Blade
see it.
Runner trailer came out today. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie's gonna be fucking great.
I haven't seen either of those
It's
trailers.
like you're. It's. Oh,
Neither
man.
fine.
I'm really excited for that movie.
I'd just see Blade Runner.
It's.
I'm excited to see.
I didn't even know. I haven't read anything about the new Blade Runner, but like both Ryan Gosling's in it, and he's actually pretty damn good lately.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Harrison Ford is in it again. Like what?
No,
That's fucking awesome.
an amazing movie that came out the beginning, like it was even end of spring, I think it was this year.
Yeah.
It was The Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling and Russell
I
Crowe.
haven't seen it yet. I really want to.
It's a really good movie,
I
and
saw-
it like totally passed under the radar.
I saw-
Nobody talks about it.
I saw one sequence that got me really, really interested for it, where Ryan Gosling's trying to break into a building and he like punches the window and slits his wrist and like
Yeah.
has to go. He's
goes
like,
to the
oh
hospital.
shit, and then he has to go to the hospital.
I haven't
for
watched.
it.
I didn't even know
It's a great,
about that.
yeah. It's
I
like
didn't watch it.
it's called The Nice Guys.
Oh.
It's
John,
an homage to 70s and 80s cop buddy
isn't it
movies.
like Russell Crowe and
It's Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling.
yeah, yeah.
Russell
yeah.
Brand, Russell Crowe.
He's in another movie recently that's getting really good reviews. It's like a musical. I can't remember.
La La Land,
Yeah. It's
Directed-
getting like fucking 10 out of 10 reviews. Like
directed by the same guy that did Whiplash.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's awesome. Nice.
which was a
Jake,
rather
have you seen
great
Whiplash
movie.
yet?
No.
You have
Jake, you have to see Whiplash.
I went back and listened to some of our podcasts. We've asked Jake like 3 or 4 times if he's seen Whiplash.
Now it's 4 or
Every
5
time we're shocked. We're like, what the fuck?
because
Jake?
he's a drummer, dude.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't
haven't
think
seen
he'd be the
Come
one
on.
person who
You
would
haven't
see that.
seen drumming the movie.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, one time my dad was like, "Hey, have you seen Whiplash?" And I was like, "No." And it was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
You realize, Jake, you realize at
I
this
mean,
point,
John, you
at
haven't
this
seen-
point, you can't watch it, dude.
I know.
You've been asked too many times.
You
can't.
told me you haven't seen Blade Runner today.
Yeah, I haven't seen Blade Runner. I've seen. Well, I have
We
seen.
should all watch Blade Runner.
Disappointed.
I've seen like the first 15 minutes of Blade Runner.
It's really
Rummer.
fucking good. It's
Blade
so
Runner.
good.
I think it was on like True TV once, and I watched like 2 seconds.
No,
seconds of it.
I
It's
sat
like-
down to watch it one time and people
It's-
kept interrupting me. So
It's really weird. Like it's not like
don't.
I don't know. It's good. It's
I
good.
just I barely like watching trailers for movies that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
So
It's really good.
I like to
You
go in
should watch it.
completely blind. I went in. The only thing I saw of Rogue One was the trailers.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at who was in the movie.
I didn't even
too much.
see
I've only
the
seen the
trailers.
trailers.
What?
I've only seen the trailers.
That's what I. Just
I
said.
didn't see the trailers.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You didn't see the trailers?
No, I just
Oh.
I purposely didn't see the
Yeah.
But we can't talk about it. So
Yeah. Rip.
because of the elephant in the room.
Yeah, Brad, you little fat ass.
Ah!
God, you're an elephant. You're so huge.
I lost.
Go on a diet.
I lost 45 pounds over the last few months.
I lost 40 pounds.
Few months. It's been like 4
I'm the
months.
same way.
like it.
I've always been.
I didn't really
Is
need
that
to
your
lose.
best though?
It was weird. I didn't really need to lose weight. I just felt like doing it because I was a little overweight.
I was 240
Yeah,
pounds.
that's your
when I
birth
did lose
stone, right?
weight.
Yeah.
Brad, are you still on your diet? Because you just ate a shit ton of popcorn, which is filled with carbs.
No.
John. John with carbs.
Carbs,
Yeah,
carbs are the enemy.
Carbs are the devil.
John now he hates anything with carbs in it. So like,
Carbs are his
some of our friends are just John with carbs.
I'm officially off my
Cat
diet.
slapping carbs away.
Officially off, but I'm still counting my calories.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing too.
Because I bet I could gain all that weight back in like 3 weeks.
Can you only do keto for like bursts, kind of?
No, you can do it for as long as you want.
Oh, I
That'd
see.
be
I thought it
hell.
led to like some kind of
Mental
health issue or
You
something.
you
like
might
that.
like
Feels
in like if you were doing it for like 10 years,
Oh.
you probably start running into some problems. I mean, maybe 5 years. I don't know. I actually didn't look up a lot of information about the diet I was on. I just looked up what food I couldn't eat and what I could, and I just went off that. But
Doctors actually recommend diets like that for like
but it can,
diagnosis.
you
I heard
could
it was for epilepsy.
Epilepsy.
Yeah,
A bunch of
yeah.
different things.
you could run into some high cholesterol problems probably.
You're
eat
eating
a lot of
fats
eggs.
instead of.
But you can like
Oh,
not
yeah.
eat a lot of eggs. Like,
Yeah.
There's things you can eat that aren't eggs and that aren't high in cholesterol. But
Yeah, it just takes commitment. Whoa, lad, we had some technical difficulties, sir.
it's a smash
Dude, what
hit.
happened?
It's a smash hit.
They ran out of space to put all the voice lines into the binary data.
Oh. They should
My
step
recorder
it
ran
up.
out of space, and then it stopped, and we lost like 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes of
That you'll
audio
never hear
that you'll
again.
never hear, ever. It's
Uh-huh.
a tragedy.
What do we even talk about
then-
during that time?
I don't know, dude. But we went and got some pizza. Jake made a dubstep song that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a smash hit.
It's a smash hit.
It's a smash hit.
A smash.
Super smash hit.
One of my
Somebody once told me it was a smash hit.
One of my friends at school was taking like an intro to music class, and they had to make like a music piece as one of their final projects. And he made this song. It's literally just like synth music, and then a guy saying electronic music. It's really bad.
Cool. For my final paper, I wrote. What was it? Well, the one before it, I wrote. It was a process analysis paper, and you had to write about some sort of process and analyze it in the paper. Basically, you have to tell someone how to do something. It's like a direction paper. And I wrote it on how to pick up a chair off the ground. I wrote a 3-page paper describing the process of picking up a chair and replacing it in its original upright position. It was cool. I got an A on it. And then for my final paper, I wrote... what was it? Didn't I send you part of it? What did I write my final paper on? Shit, I can't even remember.
You wrote one about like AI and...
Yeah, that was before the chair one.
I don't think you showed me anything after the chair one though.
Wow, I am drawing a complete blank right now.
I didn't have any.
It was an argument paper. Oh, it was it was an argumentative paper, persuasion, or argument paper, where you had to convince the reader of something, and my topic was all marijuana users should be put into work camps indefinitely. And I think I made a pretty compelling argument.
I wrote a paper about how socks are for your feet and not taming lions.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You actually wrote a paper about
I
it?
actually wrote a paper about how socks are for your feet, not taming lions.
What grade did you get?
I
Got an A.
Cool.
English. I don't have any English this semester or this year even, but like English courses are fun because you can just do shit like that and get still get an A in the class.
I had one last semester.
That we don't talk about it though.
No.
We don't talk about it.
Never,
Those are
never,
dark
never
times.
again.
It's miserable.
Actually, my teacher was sweet. He fucking swore all the time.
It's so much nicer in
He
college
fucking
too because they're
swore
just
all the
like,
fucking time.
you just do whatever topic you want. Here's
Yeah.
a general structure.
Well, as long as you fit in the structure and
Yeah.
you don't and you know how to type things.
Yeah.
Good.
I remember in high school they were like, here's an essay about women, write a 10-page paper on feminism on this essay. I was like, okay, you're going to get 40 papers that are literally the
Just
exact
about-
same thing.
yeah.
That must be absolute hell.
Rip.
Yeah.
At that point, I just like
Kill self.
Delete system 32.
Yeah. No, that speeds up your computer actually. If you go into your C drive, right, and you go deep in there, once you find the folder, the System32 folder, and get rid of that, that's where they fill in all that unnecessary crap,
Yeah.
where they put in all that bloatware and stuff,
Yep.
slows down your computer. Get rid of that, your computer will run fine, dude. It will run really fast.
I remember
It'll start
Delete
running Linux.
System32. That's what you need to remember.
I remember I really respected my like freshman English teacher, so I took a lot of my papers like really seriously and did a good job. Like I did one on Superman comics actually that he really really enjoyed. I remember he said that. I can't remember what I actually wrote about with him though. I wrote one about remember that Spec Ops game that came out a while ago?
Yeah, Spec Ops The Line.
Yeah, I wrote a little bit about that. I wrote like a short like sample paper about that at one point. The game's pretty good. I want to play it again sometime. I feel like it won't be as like interesting the second time around because the gameplay's not very good in it. But oh well.
That was a fun game. I'm pretty sure I beat that in
2 minutes.
one or two sittings.
Yeah,
I think it was one sitting.
yeah, it's pretty good. Like it's a compelling story.
Yeah.
I really want to play John Wick again, or not John Wick.
Want to play John Wick?
John Woo.
No, Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake was good.
Excuse me.
Similar names.
There's but I want to get like the complete edition or whatever it is, the get it on Steam so I can get all the DLC and then play all of it straight through, including the
Have you
DLC.
played American Nightmare?
No, I haven't. I want to do that too.
Yeah, I have it. I just haven't played it.
It's just like we played it. Like the first time I ever played it, you just brought it over and you're like, "This is a cool game. Check it out."
Then we played the whole thing.
We played the whole thing in one sitting.
It only took like 20 hours
No, it took like
for me.
Not even. It was like
by the time we finished, it was
7 something.
By the time we finished, the sun was just rising.
Yeah.
Which made like a good thematic sense because we played it all night, and the game is about like darkness and light, and like darkness and light like battling basically.
Like shit, I didn't think about that.
And then we won, and like the sun started to rise. It was like light again.
That's cool.
That was pretty cool. I remember Patrick and I tried to co-op play Resident Evil 5 in one sitting, and we just got so fucking sick of it. Like almost 2/3 of the way in and just gave up.
Mhm.
That game's fun, but like only if you have somebody to play with, and only in short bursts.
And only if you're an extreme racist that loves killing black people,
Yeah.
right?
I love killing black.
Well, that's the
black
whole
people.
point. That was the whole point
That's
of
the
the
whole
game,
point
right?
of the game.
I
is
mean,
killing black people.
Yeah, these are
all I did
you're
was
you're a muscly white man killing black people.
all I did was read
Actually-
extremist articles on it and never played it. So it's
Yeah.
obviously just about killing black people
Obviously,
Yeah, it's pretty much.
because it has black people in it.
even though one of the main characters you play as is also black.
That doesn't mean anything.
Seppuku. You know?
What's her name? Like Sheva. I remember.
Chira Imwe.
Does anybody even have porn folders on their computer? Do they just use Google Drive now?
I would not use
Such a
Google Drive for
compelling-
porn.
Yeah.
Dude.
I would not do
You
that.
accidentally share it with like, all your contacts.
Great.
Oh no!
Like, oh,
You
you're
just
LinkedIn,
create a
like-
whole. You create a whole new email, and then you just have everything on
What's the
there.
point of you? You're not going to be able to access it if you don't have internet.
I mean, you could create a separate.
so what's the
always have
point of
internet.
making a folder?
I always have internet.
That's the whole
dude.
point of making a folder for me in case my internet goes down.
You could like create a separate email and like subscribe to different things. Like I don't know. Maybe you want to sign up for like a porn website and you don't want to have your regular email.
There you go.
That's different. I don't pay for porn. I'm sorry. I'm not
Good
buying
choice,
into
boy.
that.
I torrent it.
Dude, did you see?
Jake steals his porn.
Steal it.
How low can you get, Jake?
Doesn't, dude.
Who does it? Yeah, you got. That's where you get the highest quality shit.
Mhm.
You have to get. You have to use uTorrent.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell you're getting. It's just like big booty babe like your dick. Okay, we'll
No,
try it out.
No thumbnail, just description.
No, the thing
No,
is,
that's literally what it is when you're
the
torrenting.
thing is like the titles are descriptive enough.
They are generally.
Sometimes you end up with a guy getting shot with a Browning. You don't know.
Who knows?
I mean, either way, you benefit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
profit.
Either way.
You profited from that.
Your life has
I know
somehow improved.
I know there's a period in middle
Sometimes
school.
it's like weird fetish shit, but you can create new fetishes.
I know there's a period in middle school where I was like, I'm gonna be edgy, dude. I go on 4chan, and I just like every day I would go home and try to look up snuff films and shit. I want to see people get shot and killed. I want to see someone die in a car.
Did you know that live leaks existed?
I know. I didn't know how to browse the internet back then. I literally just Googled like man gets beheaded and shit like that.
Google image search.
When I was a kid and I was trying to be edgy, I just played with rocks.
He played
I
with
like
rocks.
with rocks.
I threw rocks at squirrels.
That video of that guy like hitting a kangaroo with his car keeps popping up on my feed
Oh,
like
yeah.
every day. It's a fucking kangaroo!
Yeah, I just
God.
one day I was on Facebook and I just came across a video on my news feed of a kangaroo getting run over.
Conga boo boo.
It's like a guy screaming about
Yeah.
a kangaroo, and he's driving in his car, and he just instantly hits a kangaroo at like
Yeah.
60 miles an hour.
No, I mean, so the car's on the it's a 2-lane road in like the
Yeah.
desert or some shit. I mean, it's a straight road. It's straight. It's 100% visibility.
Mhm.
These guys are speeding down this road and like jamming to music or something, and then they see a kangaroo on the left side of the road, off the road, left side of the road. They're like, "Oh, it's a kangaroo!" Right when they say that, the kangaroo runs right in front of the car, and they hit it, and it like smashes the windshield.
No, they were trying to hit the kangaroo.
Were
They didn't
It
turn.
jumped in front of their car.
They
Yeah.
turned. No, they moved. They were in the left lane,
Oh,
and
no,
they were
yeah.
like, "It's a fucking kangaroo! Look at it!" And then he like started turning right to try to like hit it as
No,
it was crossing the road.
They were trying to avoid it. They were on the left side. I remember that. They were on the left side. They saw the kangaroo and they went over to the right side of the road to try to avoid it, and it ran into their car.
Then why they go, "Woo!"
I don't know, dude, because they're fucking insane.
No,
That's the weird part about the video.
They're on like a crocodile or peyote.
They I swear they tried to hit
Jake,
it
if they were trying to hit it, why would they go to the right?
because they knew it was going to try to cross.
I'm not.
Why would it try to cross
Nah.
in front of a speed?
No, if I was trying to hit it, I'd more go to the left than the right. Were you in the car, Jake? I was in the car. Okay.
No, you weren't. They were trying to fucking hit that kangaroo.
All right. Maybe they were.
There was also a video at one point of this guy who like clips a deer and it flies like 30 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh yeah, it's from the car behind him.
Yeah.
And you just see the deer go just head over heels like 3 times.
Through time. It's like one of those Skyrim glitches where you like kill an animal and it like starts spazzing out, like
Yeah, it was
spins
just
into
like-
oblivion.
It spins right into
It
oblivion.
spins right
It goes
into
from
oblivion.
Skyrim to oblivion.
Suddenly there's
That's where that fucking deer came from. Remember
So-
when you were playing Oblivion and you saw the deer fly out from nowhere? That's where it came from. It's from the future.
Suddenly there's
It's
a high-res like saber-toothed cat that just shows up in oblivion.
Dude, that'd be freaky. If you were playing Oblivion just walking through the woods and there's just this photorealistic, like, amazing CG animal just sitting there.
It's just Skyrim quality graphics, so it's just slightly better than Oblivion.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jesse throwing fire over there.
I'm sorry, that game came out. What are you talking about? Didn't Oblivion come out like 4 or 5 years before Skyrim?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know what your point is.
So Skyrim would be like way better
Skyrim would
graphics.
look better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard like half the sentence you originally said. So.
I said
I heard better graphics.
the saber tooth gets like thrown into Oblivion, and then suddenly it exists in like the game Oblivion, and it looks slightly better than everything else around it because it's a higher res texture.
Okay.
Did you see those guys who did the videos of them like what was it, like acting out stuff from Oblivion? I can't remember. He's like, what?
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Yeah.
Ha! Ha! to see the video.
Dude, Luke fucking loves Oblivion. It's his favorite thing in the entire fucking world.
He loves Elder Scrolls. He
And
loves
and
Lord of the
Stalker.
Rings.
Like, Oblivion and Stalker are like his two favorite things.
His favorite thing would be like a nuclear apocalyptic medieval fantasy. That's really hard.
And it's
really hard.
all in Russian.
Yeah, it's all in Russian too.
Dude, he was so excited when they announced the new Metro game, and then they didn't announce it. He was so sad.
Me too.
Metro's pretty good. There's weird random nudity in it. I don't know why.
It's not weird.
Isn't that weird?
No.
That's why I bought the game.
It's just like the second one just like throws boobs at you for some reason.
That's life.
That's
That's
life.
Yeah,
That's
it
life.
happens.
Sometimes
When you live in an underground
C'est
metro
la vie.
in Moscow, sometimes boobs get thrown at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes boobs just.
Such is life. Such is life in the name.
Oh, there's French people in the Moscow metro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
always.
immigrated there.
They immigrated.
They
Through the
emigrated.
nuclear wasteland, they immigrated from France to Moscow.
Yeah. That's.
That could
those
be a pretty
French
good movie.
people. They were reporters.
Oh.
That's I don't know what you I don't know what you were expecting. I was just saying they were reporters, so they were gonna report the nuclear blast from a television station in France.
John, would you like an outlet to vent about your frustrations with the big dinner box from Pizza Hut?
Yeah, it's retarded. All they did was make it twice as long. Why didn't they just make like a double tiered box? The thing is so awkward to carry around. I mean, just to hand it over to somebody, it's like, do I hold it lengthwise? Well, now my arms are far apart. Do I hold it the other way? Well, the box might fucking fold in half and my pizza might fall on the ground. So, what do I do here? I guess I just have to awkwardly have my arms fully extended. This is how long the box is. You need to fully extend your arms to grab it.
It's around like 5 feet.
It's
long.
like 7 feet. It's 7 feet
7
long. This box is 7 feet long.
Wow.
It's impossible to deal with.
Your arm span is.
They almost
7
didn't
feet.
give you your drink too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, dude, I ordered a drink.
How am I supposed to eat my pizza?
Yeah, I missed a
without
good
a
opportunity.
drink?
I missed a good opportunity to quote SpongeBob.
Pepsi, or in other words, pizza dip.
What?
Pizza dip,
No one else dips their pizza in Pepsi.
not Coke. That should be Pepsi.
No.
Fuck Coke.
Well, yeah.
Yuck!
Pepsi Max. You gotta get your beepus. You gotta dip your pizza or else it's too dry. You gotta soak your pizza in the
soak your
Pepsi
pizza.
for a while.
Your pizza.
Or else it's not sweet enough.
Ugh.
It's too dry. It's perfect. You should try it. Soak your pizza in Pepsi and
Die.
do it. Anyway,
If you guys could pick one game to have like a full HD remaster,
Rhythm
That would
Heaven.
be-
Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven.
I want a
Oreo
high-res
Ritz
version
biscuit.
of Rhythm Heaven.
I need an HD remake of Solitaire right now.
I want an HD
Shit.
remake of Crash Bandicoot HD.
They're fucking
Oh.
making Crash Bandicoot right now.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm Crash.
That's exactly what I said.
I don't know what
You
I would.
retard!
I
You
know-
wasted
you know what?
it!
I want HD remake of DragonAll Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3
I want
I
for
would-
PC. For PC.
I would
Rock
pay for
Band.
that.
Rock Band.
Rock Band.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why?
I want.
Cause-
I can't. I don't even know because they. Shit.
I just
This
want
is
another
hard.
Rock Band.
I always liked the Metroid Prime games for GameCube.
Oh yeah.
It
Those
would be
be
cool
cool.
if they made like remade
Oh, yeah.
Metroid Prime just for like the new 3DS.
I had this
What?
one game on PC. It was called like Blues Clues something. But it was really cool, and I wish, but the graphics weren't that
I
great.
think a lot of
Smart
the
Fox
games,
HD remaster.
a lot of the games I would want like remasters for pretty much already are, or are like just last gen games. So I don't really care. Like they look fine.
We should
But
get
like I'm trying to think of like PS2 era games that I used to play, and I think the one I would want was SSX3, that snowboarding game.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that game is fucking awesome.
SSX
I
on
put
Tour
at
is my
least
favorite.
I put at least like 500 hours into that game. It's so good. That would look, and it would
You know
look
what?
fucking amazing.
You
if
know
they
what?
remade
You
it.
know what game needs an HD remake?
What?
Skyrim.
Yeah. Oh
It
yeah.
needs an HD remake.
You know what game
It's
needs?
necessary.
You know what game
Couldn't
needs?
do that with mods or anything.
You know what game needs an HD remake? Fucking Fallout 4.
Yeah, dude. It
F-Zero.
looks like
Yeah.
dog shit now.
Yeah. in the what is it? Less than a year that it's been, or almost a year? It's been
More than
over
a
a
year.
year. It's been over a year.
It's been more than a year.
I have
They need to make a
600
new
hours
F-Zero
locked in that
game.
game.
I need to play it more. I just bought it this Black Friday.
I checked the other day. I have 600 hours in that game.
Wow.
Yeah, all on one playthrough. And I still don't have like every location discovered yet. But I've also been playing with all the DLC and like doing shit tons of crafting in it, like settlement crafting. I'm trying to build a like functional ammunition factory right now at one of my settlements. Because you can get like they make factory equipment that you can like fabricate stuff
God.
at. Yeah, the fucking logic gates. Those are cool. You can make computers.
So, if we cut off all our feet, what would we do with them?
With the feet?
Yeah, with the feet. What
Grill
do we
them
do?
and saute
You
them.
could probably
do we-
sell them somewhere.
What do we make? I
Black
want to
market.
make something out of it.
Dude,
That's
I would see if I could find.
With
I
the
would,
bone? So
I-
like just the entire foot.
I'd probably find like
Yeah.
like a group of people online who wants to see what human meat tastes like and sell it to them.
I'm not interested in profit. I want something
it's not-
made out of them.
It's not just the profit
You know what
there.
you do?
It's like also the curiosity. Like I want to make these people like I want to have them live out their dream of tasting people.
I don't.
It's hard.
You can stitch together all the feet and make it into like a lamp.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be fucking
People have
radical,
made
man.
human skin lamps before.
Yeah.
What was that one dude? He was pretty cool.
Wild Bill.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Something like
Ed
that.
Gein.
Yeah, Ed
Yeah,
Gein.
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein was a cool dude.
He was pretty cool.
He only like killed his mother or some shit.
Yeah.
And skinned people and
He made a lamp
upholstered his furniture with their skin.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That sounds fucking
We
rad.
could do that.
It was back in like the 1920s.
I was also
That's
thinking we
amazing.
can make like a computer case out of them or something.
Computer.
Out of our feet.
Yeah.
You could.
It was,
That'd be pretty sick.
That case would be tough, dude.
It'd be pretty sick.
It'd be worth it.
I think it would be the best to have a computer case just made out of feet.
What if? No, here's the thing. What if you cut off your feet, right, and just like kept them around for safekeeping, but the toenails kept growing?
That'd be
What would you
not
do?
good. Something is wrong there.
I would make something.
I
out
mean,
of
something might be wrong with you if you cut off your feet in the first place, but other
If
than
your
that,
toenails
with toenails
kept
being growing or
Do you
weird.
keep like? Do you have to keep feeding it
Oh,
for the
shit.
toenails to grow?
No, they just do it.
I just realized
I would
nobody's
go-
I
gonna
wouldn't
be-
believe it then.
I just realized
What-
nobody's gonna be around to feed my Venus flytrap at home. It's probably gonna die.
Rip.
It's named Venusaur. It's pretty cool.
Didn't name it Venus de Milo.
No, it's Venusaur, dude.
You didn't just
'Cause
name
it's
it.
like a little dinosaur plant. But it's a
Shit
Venus
face.
flytrap. Dude, it's gonna fucking die. Now I'm really sad. That's like
What
my
if-
only pet at my apartment.
What if after those feet after you've been clipping those feet's toenails for a while?
Yeah.
What if they started growing up from the top?
Ooh.
They just started growing new skin and
I would-
new bone.
Just like a whole new clone of you.
Yeah, eventually.
Wow. I would probably. This is what I do. I trim it and make a bonsai me. Just with one big foot.
The fuck?
Bonsai.
And hop
Giant
around.
feet.
have like a higher pitched voice.
The fucking homunculus
And I
looking thing.
yeah.
Jake, one day if I walk into your apartment and I see one of those things, I'm gonna kill it, dude. I'm gonna kill it with fire.
It's gonna be like.
A 1 foot, it's like Jake's head on 1 foot, just hopping
And it just
around.
hops around.
That'd be creepy.
It doesn't even talk. It just goes up and goes.
I don't know. I might just fucking kill myself after that. Like, what's the point of living if something that horrible?
I would keep it around, make it do my dishes and like chores and stuff.
What
on
do? Is it literally just like a foot and then a head?
No, it's a foot and then like a torso.
Oh, okay.
Like
Does he
a
have
small
arms?
leg and arms and stuff. Yeah.
But little like vestigial arms.
Yeah.
You keep those trimmed.
It's pretty much, yeah, it's like a little tiny person but with like human-sized foot.
I don't think you do any of that. I think once. I think by the time you cut your feet off and started trimming its toenails, people would discover that you're a little insane.
Yeah, but once they see my little homunculus clone's baby slave, they won't think I'm crazy after that, would they?
That homunculus dude has like 10 videos now about his homunculuses.
What is he even doing? Like, what is...
I don't know, dude. It's just really interesting to watch. There's this dude on YouTube who birthed his own homunculus by injecting his sperm into a chicken egg.
He told us about this.
Yeah.
It's like a little black like goo creature.
Yeah, he started doing that like the beginning of the summer, and he's still making videos about it. He actually has footage of his quote-unquote homunculuses. He has 2 of them.
It's so fake, though.
Yeah.
What are their names?
He named them after Pokemon. One's named Pikachu. I don't know what the other one's named.
Why?
That's awesome.
He had the comment section name.
Pikachu.
It's just this Russian dude, and the thing that's so fascinating about it, it's obviously fake, but the thing that's so fascinating about it is that the way he explains it almost makes you believe him.
Yeah.
Because he's very like scientific about it. He's like, oh well, all science is wrong. So, but no, he's like a lot more subtle than that. I don't know. It's good. It's good to.
He kind of uses like science theories against itself, kind of like loopholes and theories, and try to explain it.
It's good horror YouTube fiction.
Horror YouTube fiction, like a crazy Russian hacker.
Like, what was it? The Hornets something?
Marble Hornets?
Marble Hornets?
Marble Hornets was like one of the OG,
or like
OG internet horrors.
I remember,
like
I remember when I was a kid, when that first came out, I was like, this is so scary. And then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, I know.
You never see Slenderman, ever.
Oh, that's not true.
Or like twice. You see him like twice, but like there's 20-something episodes.
Alan Tutorial's pretty cool.
Alan Tutorial's good. Look up Alan Tutorial.
Look up Alan Tutorial.
That's what I base my how to pick up a chair off the ground
Watch
from.
the videos from the
my
oldest to the newest.
Been watching all those Henry's Kitchen videos lately. It's the
yeah.
Those are pretty funny. I was studying for finals with a couple of friends at school, and one of them asked me to look at this cooking channel because they were like, I'm really hungry, I want to see some food. I don't know what exactly was happening, but it's basically like this cooking show with a dog, and the dog just like sits there and like they have a voiceover that's like, I'm the dog, I'm explaining how to make the food. And I clicked on the latest episode, and the dog had just died. And they were like, this was recorded before the dog died. It was like, and the video was like the lady who like does the cooking, she's like, our dog is feeling a little sick today, hopefully he'll be back next week for a new video. And I was like, oh jeez, this just got really awkward. This is bad.
What did they make that day?
It's all like Asian food, so I don't even know.
Oh,
what
fucking
It's all a bunch of dirty,
it was
dirty
yuck.
chink food.
Yuck!
Dirty chink food.
Gross.
Gross! Yuck! Mr. Bradley over
We're not
there.
racist.
Mr. Brad, vape or die.
Vape or die.
Vape or die.
I don't vape anymore.
You and
I went through my vape phase.
You and Abdul just like die. I've never seen you without a e-cig in your hands lately.
I need something to do with my mouth and my hands.
Suck dicks.
Yeah, dude, just suck dick.
Just suck dicks.
Come on.
No,
Go on like
I
one of
should
those.
be.
Go on one of those websites that lets you meet hot local singles.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
And
a,
just
like
suck
an escort
dick.
service.
you're already vaping, so you're halfway there. Oh!
What'd you say?
Yeet!
What'd you say earlier?
Yeah.
You've just been hit with a hot zinger, please.
Oh, yeah.
Text.
Ooh, that was a zinger! If you would like to stop accepting zingers from this user, please text. Please stop! I can't handle this anymore.
Please, no, it was. Please stop! I want to go home.
Yeah, stop, please. I want to go home. To 666-402. Thank you for subscribing to Zingers.
It's 666-420.
Gay inside jokes. Inside jokes are
Gay
gay.
incest jokes.
If you or your friends have inside jokes,
You're gay.
please give them the suicide prevention hotline.
You're probably homosexual.
You're probably sucking dicks.
Get it? Inside jokes because their dicks are inside you.
What?
Wow.
Get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, dude.
Nice, dude.
Because like the dick is the joke and it's inside you.
So I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Was our Mexican gorilla thing before Harambe died? that?
No,
No, it wasn't.
no, it was after.
Do we know that? I don't remember.
I don't know. You can look at the date it was uploaded.
Yeah. Jeez. Wait, because I think. I don't
No,
know.
I think that was before actually.
Maybe the Mexican.
Why are we?
gorilla. Maybe Harambe was the Mexican gorilla.
Dude, Harambe's dead. The Harambe meme died like a week later.
I saw a Harambe meme today. I saw it today, and I was like,
Fresh Harambe meme.
a fresh one, and
Make
I was
it
like,
stop.
why?
Dude, what the fuck?
Why?
That's so bad.
Harambe
Why?
is such like a non. It's like a.
It's an anti-meme.
It's just a non-element. It's beyond dead. It should have disappeared into the void.
Might as well
It
be
should've
wearing
never happened.
Zubas.
It should have never happened. You're right, Brad.
You're
Harambe
right.
should never have
That
been
is
shot.
right.
But he did get shot, and then everybody made all the jokes you could possibly glean out of a dead gorilla. And
Dead gorilla, dead meme, dude.
but
How many
apparently
people voted
still
for
kept it up.
Harambe in the election? Like,
like
3,000 or
11,000.
so.
Everyone
11,000?
everyone that beats a dead meme until it's a bloody, pulpy mess that's turned
So,
into a
Yeah,
fucking
it's
smoothie.
unrecognizable.
no memes
Until
are,
you shoot the
no
dead
memes
meme.
are safe anymore. They all become like these
No,
horrible.
Memes literally die a week after they're made.
They all become these horrible like things that Epic Department or like Lad Bible or those
I know.
fucking trash sites just spam for
Well, Epic
months.
No, Epic
Epic
Department is
Epic-
satire.
That's
Oh wait,
satire.
no, it's what is it? Not Epic Department. I was thinking of a different one. Like it's like Lad Bible
Yeah,
and
I know,
like
yeah.
fucking
Daily Mail and
garbage
shit.
shit like
HuffPost,
that. Yeah.
BuzzFeed.
Um,
All great pages I follow and keep track of.
There was some really good.
SoFlo.
There's been some really good
SoFlo.
Onion articles lately. There was the one that was gluten-free cake mix is literally just a bag of sand.
It's true.
There was one the other day too. There was it was Chicago police to monitor all interactions with the public using new bullet cams. And
Oh, yeah.
and one of the lines that it was something like, footage will be shot in black and white, but mostly black.
And some Mexicans too.
Yeah.
Gotta
Just minorities in general.
Yeah, I mean, lesser people. Let's be honest here.
those other species.
Why did they release Titanfall 2 at the same time as Battlefield 1? That was a dumb idea.
I don't know. They were kind of both racing each other.
Titanfall 2 is super... They're the same publisher! What the fuck?
I know.
It is... Titanfall 2 is really good, but nobody plays it.
Yeah. Rip.
Rip. I just noticed this off my Titanfall 2 can at a Mountain Dew can.
Zerg was really pissed off at Battlefield 1.
Why?
We were watching it. We were watching Grinna play it, and he was just like, "This is not accurate. This is not accurate."
Well, no shit, it's not accurate.
He's like, I'm sick of these games. Just like, this is not how World War II was.
World War 1?
No, he said World War II, and we made fun. We made fun of him for it. But
That game's really fucking fun, though.
have you seen the video of the dude running on the Zeppelin as it's exploding?
That was awesome. Or the Zeppelin that like turned into a fire tornado because of the glitch.
Oh yeah.
It's like throwing like flames all over the map and like lighting people on fire. That was amazing. Dude, that game looks fucking amazing though. I don't know. It's a good game. What are the good games? What good games?
There are no other good games.
There are no
That's
other
the only
good
one.
games.
That's
Sorry.
the only
I
game.
got to play that Horizon Zero Dawn game.
Was that the one with robot dinosaurs?
Yeah, it was really good.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I played the demo at PAX. They had like a closed door demo, and I played a little bit of it the first day. It was really fucking fun.
I played John's mom.
You played John.
Oh! You got me!
That's right.
You got me!
I want you guys should come over and try out the Resident Evil demo on the VR headset.
It's so cool.
It's
Come out.
What?
Come out and go all the way to your place in Washington.
I mean,
Oh,
I shipped home my
Oh, yeah,
VR
yeah.
headset.
All the way to Washington.
It's at my or it should be arriving Wednesday.
Okay.
We can play it earlier
Sis.
at my house.
Your house is
That's true.
bad.
Brett,
When's the last time you went to my house?
I haven't been to your house
Yeah.
since like
I've,
I think
It's been
it was
forever
your
since anyone was
graduation
in my
party
house.
maybe.
yeah, that was the last time.
yeah, you didn't even go in, did you?
No,
Yeah.
I think I used
Don't
your
do us my
bathroom
house.
and that.
Brett, what's the best Star Wars movie? You take it to
Definitely,
it. Take
episode
it to it.
1.
All right, that's correct. The Phantom Menace is objectively the best Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Not lying.
I like the CGI.
What?
I like the CGI a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best part of Star Wars. The
Jar Jar's
CGI.
pretty good.
Yeah. No, he's pretty great. But really well animated, really blends in with the
What do you think?
realistic scenes.
What do you think is the second best? Then?
Definitely episode 2.
No, it's the Clone Wars animated movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good too.
10 out of 10.
Rogue One is my third favorite, I think.
Oh yeah.
Out of all of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What'd you think of Rogue One, Brad?
Lots of good action scenes.
What's your favorite character in Rogue One?
Definitely Mark Hamill
What did you think?
as Luke Skywalker.
What did you think of it when they decided to kill off Darth Vader? That was weird, wasn't it?
No, dude.
It's like, how does he even come back to life in the
Why would you kill
next
off a
one?
character like that?
Yeah, I know. It was a bold movie. I gotta give it that. Especially
How's he in the third movie, dude?
No, it was especially. They brought Jar Jar back, dude.
Yeah,
That
he's
was
finally
impressive.
A Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Confirmed that he's in fact. Why do you keep vaping into your shirt?
Yeah, I know.
It like comes out the sleeves. And it looks so fucking stupid.
Brad, you look like Ghost Rider.
Yeah, do it again, Brad. Let's see where it comes out. I think it also like filters just through the fabric.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
He just wants to vape onto his
I like the feeling of hot, sticky vape on my bare body.
All right, dude. Okay, that
Me
was
too.
that was a little too close for comfort.
Who likes hot, sticky vape on their bodies?
Yeah, vape.
I do.
Vape. I need you to vape onto me. It's the only way to get me hard.
Vape on
Fake me, dude.
Vape on me. I
No,
like.
no, babe. My dick is just an e-cig. Come on. No, this button right under. There you go.
You gotta press that. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god! What if you got your dick converted into an e-cig?
You just pissed juice.
No,
That would cost a lot of money.
Wasn't there that video of that guy who put vape juice into a fog machine? And
Yeah, he put vape juice into a fog machine, and then he hooked up like a cardboard tube to the machine, and then he like passed out or something. It took a huge hit, and then he passed out.
That video is him going like,
Yeah, he started coughing and shit, and he like fell out of his chair, and you couldn't see anything. Like 10 seconds in, you couldn't see anything.
It, like,
The
fell
vape
up
filled the room in 2 seconds.
yeah, it filled up the room, and he took a hit, and he just go.
Did you see the redneck guy with like a mod that just had like 100 batteries in it?
Yeah, it looks like a VCR.
It was literally a toolbox full of batteries. It was like his V6.
It had like 16 coils in it.
Vaping out of a fog. There's so many videos
Vaping
of people
out of a VCR
vaping out of
box.
fog machines. What the fuck?
It's so dangerous.
It just makes so much
400.
sense.
What is
The
this?
fuck?
These guys have like it's a 400 watt vape machine.
Vape machines.
People are freaking
Man.
stupid.
I really wish we could talk about Star Wars right now.
I don't.
We
want
just were. I told you. I really like Rogue One.
This is it.
The fuck?
This is it. The video of the guy like vapes out of the and he's just like
Vaping
he
is
clutches his chest.
vaping is gay.
You can't even see his face anymore. And it's just spraying out of the fog machine. Vaping is so fucking weird. How did this become like a culture on its own?
I don't know, dude. It was originally conceived to like help people quit smoking, I guess.
Yeah.
And then people saw people doing that, and they're like, "Whoa, you're making smoke without any fire or anything." And they're like, "Yeah, dude, it's helping me quit smoking." And they're like, "Nah, dude, this is gonna get me into smoking."
Does that come from Blueberry?
I mean,
Nah,
this
dude.
is a gateway drug. It's gonna lead me to hard drugs.
Dude, that guy's vaping over there. Yeah, man, you want to go smoke crack? All right. Huh?
Let's go do
Yeah.
some meth.
That's how it happens, people. This is how it happens.
I filled my e-cig with DMT.
No.
What do you think would happen if you put
I bet that's
DMT
possible.
If you put you just liquefied DMT and put it in your vape.
You pass
e-cig.
out.
Would you die, John?
I think
you would die.
I think you'd pass out and might not wake up as the same person.
No, you wouldn't wake up as the same person.
You just wake up and you're just actually retarded at that point. Just like
One day I'm probably gonna end up doing DMT.
You'll believe.
At some point.
You'll know all the answers to
John,
the universe.
I will do DMT one day.
You know, you can quote me on it.
Everyone's got to do DMT at one point in their life.
I don't know which is. I think DMT is stronger than peyote. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I want to do peyote first.
Just do crocodile while you're at
But I
it.
have to do
That'll be
peyote
great.
in the desert.
In the desert.
Yeah, because it grows in the desert.
Yeah.
You have to eat it
It's a
off the
cactus.
ground.
Yeah, I gotta find it myself. That'd be kind of fun, actually.
Wow.
Wow.
We should go on a peyote hunt sometime.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
good.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the top of Mount Chiliad.
Yeah, dude.
Remember when we were?
Oh yeah.
Robbie was at a party with us, and all we did was just play GTA 5 the whole time, and got baked. And we found the peyote plant at the top of Mount Chiliad on GTA 5.
What animal did you
It took us like half an hour.
It was like a bird.
Nice.
Yeah, and then people were yelling at us to watch fucking Ratatouille.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're like, we don't want to watch Ratatouille, and we're like, you're drunk, dude. Go home.
Patton Oswalt is the best mouse ever.
What?
And then
What?
I said I was gonna torrent it, and they thought I actually was.
Hacker man.
Hackerman.
Ow! Fuck!
I like
really
how you
hurt.
use the term
Nice.
party to
Nice.
describe that. Like,
What?
I like how you use the term party to
It was
describe
a
that.
party, so
At one point, it
At
was a
one
party.
point,
It was kind of was.
In-
it was a gathering.
it was an idea
I
of a
can't.
party. It was an idea.
A gathering of.
why did they want to watch Ratatouille?
Because they're hipsters. There was a bunch of hipsters there. I don't know.
Fucking.
I remember seeing the Snap story of you guys like getting really high and watching Black Mirror. The episode where you like, or what was
Oh yeah, we did that. We did that here actually.
it?
Wait, was that?
Inside there?
Yeah,
Yeah, we watched Black Mirror.
it was here.
Didn't you watch the episode where the guy fucks up Paige?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got really drunk that night.
Oh.
We weren't high. God, I hate normal people.
That page is just devolved into Luke saying Obi Watch.
Oboe. Yeah.
And Gunner asking if people want to hang out, and
Yeah,
then
so
people shit posting all over.
It's a Facebook page, Facebook group that is only our friend group, so that we can post things to meet up and hang out and whatever.
Yeah, it's mostly
And-
for like Overwatch and Magic and stuff.
Yeah, so like every day, guaranteed, at least one person will ask if somebody wants to play Overwatch. But it's gotten to the point that like saying Overwatch over and over again is getting stale. So it's devolved into like Oboe, Crunch, Oboe, and Crunch. Those each mean Overwatch.
Yeah, it's somebody will just post crunch ? And people
And people
know
are like,
exactly-
"Yep, I'll be on."
Yeah,
they know exactly what it's talking about.
Well, it started out as Luke saying Obama Watch. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Monkey Man.
I still haven't played Overwatch.
It's pretty good.
JT
Yeah, it is.
should
Yeah, you finally got it right, John.
hmm
Yeah.
But I can't play it because my internet's shit.
Doesn't
Oh,
seem
yeah.
like the kind of game that I'd like playing.
Yeah, I've been playing it in waves. Like it's fun for a while, and then I need to take a break because people take it way too seriously.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't feel like paying money for that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And it's still what, like $40?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying $40 for
They
that.
always put the Origin edition on sale, but not like the regular edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they put the Origin edition on sale and it was $40.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm still not gonna pay $40 for that. Because I'm
Origin
cheap.
edition is definitely worth it for the alternate Soldier 76 costume.
Yeah, sure.
What do you get in the Origin edition? Like 2 skins, 3
Okay.
skins.
Yeah.
$20 for 3 skins.
That's a good deal.
How about the Origin edition on accident?
Who do you main, Jesse?
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Brad, who do you main?
I've been getting into Roadhog lately.
Robbie, who do you main?
I don't have Overwatch either.
Fuck you.
Who do you mean, John?
No.
Soldier is fine.
I really haven't played it enough to main anybody.
Yeah.
The person I've played the most is Soldier 76.
Yeah, he's probably the easiest to learn.
Probably, I really like playing as Lucio though.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You can just jump around in people's heads on this point, and then they can't actually hit you.
AKA
Yeah.
Jet Set Radio.
Yeah. Jet Set Radio, the player.
Still haven't played that game.
That's a fun game. Did you see they're remastering Parappa the Rappa?
Oh yeah,
Really?
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
And after the PSX, they're
Dude,
remastering Parappa the Rappa.
I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Adult Swim making fun of Parappa the Rappa, it would fade into obscurity.
Did you see that the Squanch Tendo game Accounting?
Robot Chicken. I don't know if I said Adult Swim or Robot Chicken, but it was Robot Chicken that did Parappa the Rapper. Anyway.
The guys who made Rick and Morty, they opened a VR studio called Squanch Tendo.
Oh, yeah.
And they released a game called Accounting that's just fucking nuts. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I had a friend at school who had it, and I watched him play it. And it's literally like you're sitting in an office, and it's Morty basically like yelling at you to put on like this VR headset and go on it, play his VR game. And so you literally like, put on a VR headset in the game, and then where does it go? At one point you go to like a forest, and you have
That's
another...
immediately after.
Yeah, you go to a forest, and there's a guy just like screaming at you. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? This is my forest. Get the fuck out of here!" And, he's just like, and it's the Morty. It's
Justin
Morty's-
Roiland's voice.
Yeah, it's just him being like, "Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here! The fuck are you doing?" And you like pick up this like VR headset, and he's like, "That's mine. That's fucking mine. Put it down. It's mine, you fucker. Give it."
Oh, so do you keep going like deeper and deeper?
Yeah, you keep going deeper.
Okay.
At one point, you go to this place where you're like inside a body, and there's like a xylophone made out of skeletons. And it's too famous, and you like hit it with bones, and they're like orgasm. They're like having an orgasm while you're like hitting them. They're like, "Yes, harder! Oh!" It's so fucking weird. You get locked in like a dungeon at one point, and you literally just have to stab this fat guy and like pull out his heart, and it's the VR headset for the next layer.
It's so great.
It's such a fucking weird game. At one point you're in a courtroom and you have this little briefcase of like mini public defenders, and you like open it up, and then the mini public defender comes out and he's like yelling, trying to defend you for like murdering that guy earlier. And you just like throw him and kill them and more come out. So weird.
Have you guys seen that one video that's like, I don't know if it's a real game or anything, but it's a video of a VR game where you're sitting on a couch next to Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
It's real?
And he starts
Because
like,
I want to play that.
he starts like touching you and
Yeah.
like goes in for a kiss and shit.
It's real.
I want VR just for that type of experience.
I watched like a Twitch stream of
Really
someone
fucking
playing
weird.
it.
Can you imagine? VR is the future of memeing, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you just send out a demo.
Like shit, you could just do YouTube poops in like
Yeah.
in like VR 3D.
Oh, beautiful.
That would be amazing.
Well, there are already a couple YouTube poops that are in the 360
Oh yeah.
video.
Yeah.
There is there's a couple of like interesting free apps on the PlayStation VR and like other VR headsets that are like VR video things. There's some like weird promotional shit. Like there's a Mr. Robot like VR experience video where it's just like a scene from like an extra scene that they shot in like VR. And it has like some weird perspective shit. Like he does Morpheum at one point, and you start like floating up into the ceiling while he's like the camera starts like floating up into the ceiling above him and shit. It's kind of interesting. I don't know, it's weird. But what else did they do? What would you meme in VR, John?
I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd just, if I were to make a meme in VR, I don't know. It'd probably just be random noise and visuals, just to try to give someone a seizure. I don't know. I can't come up with.
I know what
one
I'd do.
spot.
I'd make a Applebee's simulator.
Applebee's simulator.
Yeah, it's like you're eating at Applebee's.
Well, what would happen in your Applebee's simulator? Would
You're-
it just be a normal Applebee's, or would something like horrible happen?
Well, I guess you could say it's horrible, but like
yeah,
you order a burger, you order it like medium, and they
yeah.
bring it out, and it's like well done. And you're like, what do I do?
Somebody like drops a bunch of plates, and you like have to choose
Yeah.
if you want to clap or not.
Yeah, you
No,
have to like.
Somebody drops a bunch of plates, and like you have to choose if you want to go help them or not.
Yeah.
Like
But then you go to try to help them, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
at this one point, you
The
say
whole point of the game is to make you feel like socially
Yeah.
It's socially
Just-
horrible. Just,
Yeah.
It's literally
'cause-
just like a cringe simulator.
Yeah, there's just one point where you ask for Coke and then they say, sorry, we only have Pepsi.
No.
And then you have to save yourself from the embarrassment.
No, but it's like you're like
Ah.
the waitress is like, so what do you want to drink? And you're like, Coke, please. And she's like, she just stares at you, just. All right. Just writes it down. What do you want to eat? I just want a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's really condescending.
How do you
I
want
know,
that?
and then
Sure you'd order that.
the waiters all come up and start singing the happy birthday song to you, and then halfway through they realize it's not actually your birthday and they take away your cupcake.
All right, happy birthday, Mike. My name's not Mike. Oh,
I think
Oh,
you're
well.
They go to the next table and do it
Just
all
take
over
your
again.
well, I'm glad we could have a Christmas special podcast.
Dude,
Where
those Christmas topics were 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Or even talk about Christmas at all.
Yeah.
We are
We
right now.
talked about the Christmas rooster
We talked about
We did talk about the Christmas rooster, so
Yeah.
that pretty much covers all the ground you need.
and
yeah, it's all
the
Christmas.
Kwanzaa manticore.
the Kwanzaa manticore.
Man,
I just
manticores
noticed-
have
I
an
just
unholy stench. If anybody gets a reference, I will give you $1.
Wait, what is it?
Manticores have an unholy stench.
Manticores have an unholy stench.
No.
Even the audience. I'm extending the offer to the audience. If you get that reference.
We will
Brad and
mail
I
you-
know
we
where
will-
it's from.
We will take down
No.
your address and mail you $1.
No, yeah. If you comment it, I will PayPal you $1.
You get
no
it.
joke.
You're a beautiful person, and
Anyway.
I just noticed your like shitty little like glitter tree over here.
You like it?
Dude, fuck off, dude. That's an amazing glitter tree.
Yeah, that's
Have
pretty
you
awesome.
seen
just
any
has a-
glitter trees
it
better
just
than
has a
that?
bunch of sock monkeys hanging off it.
Yeah, and it
Look,
has like
it's art, okay?
it has only like 4 levels of branches.
That one.
It only has
That
four
one has
levels
a
of art.
hat.
Oh, that sock monkey does have a hat, so
Yeah.
gotta give points there.
Yeah. Is there any other Christmassy stuff here?
No.
Oh hey, there's a
There's
tub of those like detergent packs up there.
Yeah. That's Christmas.
Yeah, dude. Eat those. Have a good Christmas.
Let's sing the Christmas carol. It's Christmas. I wait for Christmas.
For Christmas.
Christmas. Waiting for Christmas. It's Christmas.
Waiting
Got
for
the
Christmas.
stocking. Christmas. Waiting for Christmas. Christmas.
It's Christmas time in the city.
Wait.
Getting Christmas presents
Watching Home
on
Alone
Christmas
2
and
all
3.
day. Not 3. We go straight to 4 because
Why-
3 doesn't
Drinking
exist.
eggnog,
3 is not canon. Home Alone 3 is not
Not
canon.
canon.
Only 1, 2, and 4.
It's not canon.
4 was the
Waiting
best
for
one.
Christmas.
Waiting for Christmas.
Your mom watches It's a Wonderful Life.
God, I wish I could suck Macaulay Culkin's dick. What? I thought we were.
Didn't he do a bunch of meth or something?
He did heroin.
Oh, that's not as cool as meth.
Did you know that Macaulay Culkin,
Speaking of heroin,
Spent-
Trainspotting 2 is happening, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Macaulay Culkin spent Christmas at Harmar Superstar's family's place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't. That was that a real sentence you just said?
yeah, that was.
Ja-
Harmar Superstar. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know who Harmar Superstar is?
No.
He makes music, and during his concerts, he slowly strips to his underwear. And he's like a kind of like a short, fat dude.
What does he stop?
Does he like shit on the stage and like cut himself and shit?
No, you're thinking of
the boredoms.
No. What's his name? What's his name? I gotta have his name. What's his name?
What's his name?
G.G. Allen.
Yeah, there it
G.G.
is.
Allen. That's the dude that shit on stage
Oh, yeah.
and like smeared poop and blood all over his face. At every show, he would. I mean, I already talked about him, so
Yeah.
just refer to previous episodes.
John,
We're out of time.
who would win in a fight? Batman or Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Definitely. It's just a straight fist fight, right?
No. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Batman has to break into Macaulay Culkin's house and steal the plans for the Death Star.
And then-
Macaulay Culkin did meet Trump, so he
Yeah.
does have that his blessing.
But okay, so Macaulay Culkin has a week to prepare for Batman arriving to steal the Death Star plans. Who would win? Would Batman be able to get the Death Star plans and get out of the house?
I
Or
think
would Macaulay Culkin kill Batman?
I
That
think
sounds like a
I
great
think
movie.
they'd end up killing each other at the same time.
They just meet in the center, and they both have like guns trained on each other. They're both holding like dual pistols trained on each other's heads sideways. And
well, this is after Batman has like just narrowly thwarted all his traps.
Yeah.
But
he's like,
Batman doesn't kill people.
Oh, what if there was a scene where, like, you know, the paint can swinging down and hitting him in the face?
Yeah.
What if, like, he did that again, but, like, Batman was like, smart enough to know there would be a paint can there, and he dodges it?
Yeah.
But then he starts to hear a beeping coming from the can, and he's like, oh, fuck, and it's a bomb, and explodes right behind his head.
This would be amazing.
And then he says, and then he plays a clip from the TV and says, "Keep the change, you filthy animal."
This should be an episode of Deadliest Warriors.
Like a 1,000 Macaulay Culkins versus 1,000 Batman.
No, just one Macaulay Culkin with a week to prepare versus one Batman.
Macaulay Culkin versus 1 billion
and he has to break into Macaulay Culkin's house and steal the Death Star plans.
Aren't we? Isn't this the end of the episode here?
Should we end in song?
Happy birthday to you. See you next summer.
Bye.